Well, howdy, loved ones. It is old Clawbah Eyes. It is, I thought I was done. Thought I was done with Jorrun. I thought I was done, but for some reason, I'm just fascinated with. He's my new lol cow, my shiny new lol cow. So I just can't help myself. So today, I have the great mini syllables here. What's going on, Minnie?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, yo. I am doing good. What's up, Nell? What's up, Codfisher? Lala is in the house. You're finally getting notifications. Oh, there's Lorne Identity. We're gonna talk some alpha stuff right now. I think that we. So I
Is
got.
that
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Minnie.
no? I heard the little chime. Is that Wes?
Yeah, I might have wheat toast with me at some point. What's up, Jaybird? I'm just being honest. S-holes in the house. Spiderfly. Whoopie Pie. To meet with hair. Who else do I got? Van is here. Lala Euro. Okay. So today, me and Minnie are going to play the apology call part 1. So that photo, I know. Okay, I got to give shout out to Blue Boy. Blue Boy is the one who made this photo. He does great work. If you want a throw pillow with that photo on it, go to Blue Boy's shop. I'll have a link in the description once this publishes because I forgot because I'm a terrible streamer. So, Minnie, anything you want to say before we get started with this?
No. I find these calls really hilarious because I was having my little side conversations with him when this was going on as well.
Yeah,
And it's always really funny to sort of hear what he was saying to one person compared to what he was saying to like me in the background. So
that's right. See, I got my best friend Molly's in the house. Punk Pansy, Cali Lady, Mary, the great Lamb is here. My best man, the wolf is in the house. Oh shit, Alpha Male Derek's in the house. All right,
oh
ladies.
no, not alpha male Derek.
Okay, any guys that are in the chat right now, just be prepared to lose your manliness because there's a real alpha male in the house right now. Alpha male, the great alpha male Derek. So to give a little bit of background, what was happening. So this call takes place right after the Google Drive came out. So prior to this, everybody thought that Jorrun was getting he was kind of just getting fucked with, right? Minnie?
Oh, it helps if I'm not on mute, right?
Oh yeah, that makes the volume a lot better. Yes.
Yeah. I was just trying to improve your stream by just putting myself on mute the entire time. We know I'm prone to giggling.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
um, yeah, no, he when he was talking to me anyway, he was saying that, because this is when the mac and cheese stuff came up and it got taken down so quickly that most people, including myself, didn't see what all was going on. I had reached out to him just because even though I thought it was just a troll situation, I wanted to use it as an opportunity to sort of address some of his problematic behavior.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just really adamant when he was talking to me that, no, this is just some troll. They're
Yeah.
just messing with me. I'm not guilty of anything.
Mm-hmm.
He even told me that, he even said that he was just going to let it go, but that he has too many fans. And,
his
and
fans,
they,
his fans would
and
not
that,
let him. He had to address his fans.
right. And that he wasn't going to let them down. He had
No.
too many of them reaching out for support. So he wasn't going to let this stand because he didn't want to let his fans down.
So for people who don't know who Jorrun is, and I'm maybe some people in the chat don't. I think most do by now. But he was a content creator in the the Lornography community who thought very very highly of himself. And,
JSCP 4813 donated $3.
thank you, JSEP.
Minnie, stop talking to Clawbah. You're supposed to be MUH girlfriend. Clawbah, stay away from my fucking woman.
Okay.
If you do this to me again, Minnie, I'll hang up and you'll lose me forever.
Uh oh.
You're on the
Oh,
verge.
You're on the
oh
fucking. You're on
no.
the fucking verge, Minnie.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, JSEP is not happy with you. Well, actually, I think he's not. He's not happy with either one of us.
Right.
Don't worry,
What he doesn't
JSEP.
know is that you were my fucking woman for a really long time.
That's right.
Before.
That is true.
So I kind of loved you first, but I'm going to chill out with it. I promise.
That is true. JSEP, don't worry. I haven't completely learned the alpha ways yet, so you have nothing to worry about. What's up, Lily? Shin is in the house. Let's see. Ghost, Duckcock, Sassy Girl. All right. So yeah, let's get started with this apology. Oh wait, I was explaining. I lost my train of thought already. So I was basically explaining who Jorrun was, and he's basically he was just a member of the, Church of COD community or the TCAP community, whatever you want to call it. And, he's just a cringy content creator who thought very, very, very highly of himself.
Yes.
And it turned out behind the scenes, he was liking, uh-oh.
Wes Moast donated $3. I am restarted my other computer.
Good timing,
Don't
West.
say anything interesting until I get there. Get it? It's a joke. Because you
Yeah.
never say anything interesting.
Oh my God, Wes Moast. The great. West was supposed to be on the stream, but big surprise, he's actually running a little bit late. So unlike West Most to be a little bit late. So we're just going to continue without him. You ready, Minnie? What's up, Rob?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So this is Apology 1. It's on the Jorrun Comedy channel. That channel is strictly for alphas. So if you're not an alpha, you probably don't want to be on that channel.
And just for context, this was right after basically just messages were going out to a lot of the community members and a short video that got taken down quickly saying that he had been problematic and hitting on women and possibly had a genie fetish, correct?
Well, no, that came out first. Okay, so what happened was all the messages, the video and all the messages came out first, and then Jorrun went into damage control, and so we before this call, we thought this was just somebody fucking with Jorrun, just a catfish fucking with Jorrun.
Right.
And then this call was right after the Google Drive dropped.
Okay, so this is when he couldn't deny it anymore. Perfect.
Right. Is West?
Well, not actually.
Here's Wheat Toast.
It was a few hours. It was a few hours after I'd sent him a text message or a Skype message telling him that I had seen the drive and didn't want anything to do with him, and I wouldn't be supporting him or helping him in any way. Mm-hmm. And then he asked if he could call me.
Right. Right. Yeah. You had sent him a very a blistering message on Skype, and why he called you after getting that message, I have no idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't have called.
No, fuck no. Especially how soon? You said it was a couple of hours after you sent that message.
No. I sent them. It was a couple hours after the drive had been released. I hadn't seen it yet. Then I saw the drive. I saw the little girls, and I immediately sent him that message. And then he said, "Can I call you?"
Oh, so right after he got that message, he didn't even let you cool down.
He wanted to talk.
Yeah, not smart, Jorrun.
So at this point, was he still trying to do but I don't know what I did wrong? Is that, or no, or was this after?
No, well, so this is the first apology call. The one before this was the prequel call when I talked to him on Friday night, right after everything had come out with Mac and Cheese. Okay. And he said, I'm going to be ruined. And
I'm beloved.
Kept saying, yeah, he was beloved. And
he can't let his fans down.
People should be jealous of him and all those other things. And then on 4th of July was when Mac and Cheese sent me the email specifically about the genie skit and how it tied into his fetishes.
Yes.
And I was out doing 4th of July stuff.
Sure.
And so I just kind of forwarded it to him and I said, "Hey, what is this about?" And he said, "Oh, so they're telling you that I did a skit with Tiffany Lockhart months ago. If you want to talk to me, call me, but I'm not dealing with this anymore." Basically, he was like, "Yeah, this is all bullshit. I don't even care."
Yeah.
He said they're grasping at straws.
Yes. Yeah, that was the line he used in that first one.
Yeah, and then it was the next day when the drive got released, and then I sent him that message, and then all of a sudden he didn't think they were grasping at straws any longer.
Right.
Yeah, because his initial messages to me about it were, that it must be some incel in their basement that was jealous because he works with the biggest names in the community, and
That's
that
right.
the hot women of the community openly flirt with
So-
him.
All the ladies.
So I'm not going to say I did or didn't allow him to believe. I let him think it was Vince. I did. I let him think it was Vince.
Yeah,
just
no,
because-
right, of course.
I mean, what else am I supposed to tell him? Like, he thought it was Vince.
Well,
when I
wasn't
told him
he?
it's
I mean,
not.
wasn't he the one who laid that theory out there originally?
Of course,
though?
yeah. I didn't. He laid it out there originally. He thought it was the Cornville Mafia and
Right.
Vince. So I let him think that that's what was going on. And I see someone asking about the genie fetish. If you're unfamiliar with Jorrun, he had a very strong genie fetish, and he used someone within the community to make some content involving a genie without letting them know that was his fetish, and it all came out because of
one sec. Incoming, Wes.
Lala Grace donated $3. This month has been filled with anxiety and stress for me, however.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lala.
Now I have 2 people that I can thank God I am better off than they are. Insert Joran laugh here. At
Sure.
least Lorne isn't alone in Team Virgin anymore.
At least Lauren isn't alone in Team Virgin. Thank you, Lala. And insert Jorrun laugh here. I got you, Lala. Yeah. My favorite was the Jorrun mini syllables, though.
Oh yeah, I love his impersonation of Lorne, which is your impersonation. So it's
Right.
It's like playing that game Telephone.
Yeah.
And you're passing down impersonations because that's what it was. Fucking girly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. All right. So here is the call. Oh, you were talking about the genie fetish thing with Tiffany.
So he had a genie fetish,
And again,
it came out during the mac and cheese conversation with some very embarrassing pictures.
Yeah, and there's not, having a genie fetish is whatever, but unwillingly and unknowingly involving Tiffany in it, and then liking
pictures of little girls.
Yeah. Again, if liking pictures of little girls, I mean, just by itself is fucking weird. But when they're dressed in your fetish, that's the issue. I mean,
can I make a plug real quick?
Yeah, of course you can.
So there was 6 weeks of chat log prior to this date of the apology call and everything, of chat log between Jorrun and myself leading up to this event. And I've given that to Alpha Male Derek. I mean, really, what was I supposed to do if Alpha Male Derek says they want
if
something?
Alpha Male Derek asks you for something, you just
you just do it. It's not a question of if, it's when. And so I believe that Alpha Male Derek, the AMD team, is going to be doing something with that. But,
he's got those 2 beta cucks.
The adult female.
Yeah, adult female.
I believe the other's adult male, but they never reference him as that.
No. But, he's just referenced as a beta cuck.
Just a beta. Just a fucking beta.
He's not an alpha.
They'll be, because it's pretty funny when the conversation is going on with Mac and Cheese, the concurrent conversation going on with me, where he's still trying to talk to me like he's this alpha and running this crazy game. Mm-hmm. But then you see the actual chat log that was going on. It's funny stuff.
Yeah, you check out Alpha Male Derek's
channel.
Yeah,
subscribe to Alpha Male Derek.
I'm addicted to it. Like, as soon as he uploads, I'm the first one there. I got those notifications. Soon, whatever I'm doing, I stop what I'm doing, because if an alpha male tells you to watch a video, you watch that fucking video. Yeah. All right, here we go. So this is apology call 1 with Wes Moast.
Released by whistleblower Mac and Cheese, dedicated to exposing the actions of YouTuber Jorrun Comedy.
And please, nobody piss off Alpha
After
Male
initially
Derek in the
denying the
chat.
claims made by Mac and Cheese just 2 days earlier, the evidence was too loud to ignore, and Jorrun went into damage control mode. The following phone call was recorded on July 5, 2020,
Hey,
when
Julia.
YouTuber Wes Moast
Hey, Leo.
contacted Jorrun Comedy on Skype after examining the Google Drive. Wes Moast said he would no longer support or work with Jorrun Comedy, and for Jorrun to never contact him again. Jorrun asked if he could call Wes Moast and explain his
big
side.
mistake, Jorrun. Wow.
This is the first of 5 phone
It
calls
was
from
bad.
July 6th and July 7th, dealing with the Google Drive, the harassment of female TCAP members, and an apology that made waves in the community.
Did.
Hello?
I'm sorry. The Photoshop just cracks me up with him standing in front of the Improv.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just trying to understand the need for the call. I thought I made myself pretty clear with everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't have called.
Well, I suck at typing, so I decided I would rather call you so I can let you know where my head's at and how things have progressed.
Where's hat?
Well,
Where's hat?
I just want to start off by saying,
Yeah, what is hat? Where his hat is at? That's not an expression, is it?
that's not an well, no, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he left his hat was his home.
Oh,
That's a Temptation song.
he's always quoting those
He-
his favorite
well,
Motown hits.
He Motown and then a Wu-Tang. He liked to talk
He
a
did
lot
love
about
Wu-
Wu-Tang.
he did love Wu-Tang.
Because as a black,
Yes.
I must love the old dirty bastard in Wu-Tang.
Right. Yeah,
Not
whenever.
as much as you love black people barbecue.
Right, I was
That's
gonna say
true.
whenever you're going to get black people barbecue
In Rhode Island.
Yeah, in Rhode Island, because that's the only place that you go for that.
Absolutely. When you and I talked on Friday, you made it sound like this was all bullshit and it was nothing, and you know, I'm supporting you and I've supported you from the beginning here, and then when I see this stuff come out, this isn't a troll. You know, Vince called me a troll when I was exposing him for his bullshit. He called me a troll, told everyone beforehand, hey, you're going to hear from this troll, don't believe anything he says. And that's what you did, but you had to have known that some of that.
Yeah, not only does he have Lorne tendencies, but he has some Vincent tendencies too.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's a good combination of both of them. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
What was being talked about was accurate. That wasn't bullshit.
Oh.
I
Well,
didn't watch the video at all.
Then you need to. You need to, because, you know, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their time and effort into making a video to show some shit that you've done. And then when they're showing receipts, that's a little fucking girl that you're liking these
Can
comments
I
with
just
the.
say
Yes.
he actually told me the first day that it came out that he saw the whole video, just for the record.
Well, he probably. This was not long. I mean, this was minutes after the video had come out. So I don't know if he. I don't know if he had seen it yet. But it did upset me when he said that he hadn't watched it, because that right there basically is admitting guilt to me.
Yeah.
Because if someone's putting out a video claiming you did blank, then you're going to want to watch it so you can refute those claims.
Sure. Yeah. If you're
He
especially-
told me that he watched it and that all it was, because it got taken down before I could see the whole thing, but he told me that he watched it and that basically what it boiled down to is he got catfished and that they were keep shaming.
Oh, so that was the first day when the video. So this was not the first day. That first day the video came out, it was only up for about 30 minutes before it was gone. But by this point, it had been re-uploaded a few other places outside of YouTube, and was being shared that way.
Well,
Yeah, because it was in the drive, right? When the drive
Yeah, but it
started
had been
floating.
uploaded to, what is that other site that people are always talking about, like BitChute?
Yeah.
BitChute.
Yeah, BitChute or Dailymotion. I don't think anyone uses Dailymotion, but
No, it was one of those though that it was uploaded.
yeah,
to. So
probably BitChute.
I know that it had been sent to him, and that it was up, and so his refusal to watch it right there just told me that he was afraid of what proof was going to be shown.
But wasn't the video, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't the video just the catfish video? I mean, I don't think any of the stuff from the Google Drive, namely the genie stuff, I don't think that was covered in the video, but I could be wrong.
What did you just say? I wasn't paying attention.
One second. Incoming.
Tiamat donated $5. I am sorry, not sorry. Shitting on Jorrun is my new cleanest best pleasure.
Me too,
For
Tia.
now.
Tia, he's our shiny new lol cow. Like, yeah, I can't help myself, Tia. The original video was him exposing himself to mac and cheese.
Rob Sop donated $5.
Thank you, Rob.
Forgive me. I've been under a work rock for a month.
I'm under a rock.
But WHAAAA happen? Can I get the Cliff's notes? Sorry.
Yeah, no. So basically, this was a guy in the TCAP pornography community who made cringy-ass videos as a way to essentially just make... Because he didn't know jack shit about, like, pornography or TCAP. Not that, like, you know, everybody has... I mean, you got new people all the time coming in who don't know that much. But, you know, he was only here because he was looking to cash in. And he was using the TCAP and... Lauren quotes to, you know, be gross with every fucking woman in the community.
Literally every woman.
Yeah, every woman. And then we come to find out, you know, he's.
Unless
hold
you
on.
tell him you're fat.
Yeah, well, yeah, but can we not say that the many mentions of my dick might have also been flirting?
Well, no, you're right. You're right. He did really. He talked about your dick an awful lot. So I guess he was just hitting on everybody. Well, all the women in Wes Moast.
Yes.
But then, yeah,
that's because Wes was his idol. He was. He wanted to be Wes.
He was. Well, he equated himself like with Wes.
Yeah,
like,
several times. Well, that's why the Vince thing to him was like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Right.
Because in his mind, if Vince was after him, then it was because him and I were close. So,
yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So, you know, basically, if you can't get at me, you're going to go after
Jorrun.
You're going to have to go Jorrun Comedy, who's basically Wes Moast 2.0.
Right.
On the T100, the old phased out model, this is liquid metal Jorrun Comedy.
Yeah. So he was found, and then he was found that...
Olatization donated $3.
Thank you,
and
Ollie.
yet again, Clawbah, you're being a fucking slut.
Oh.
You better stop these threesome calls, otherwise you'll never see me again.
I can't help myself, Ollie. I'm a big YouTube. It comes with being a big YouTube star. All the groupies.
Wes, so I come here as like his personal assistant.
Yes.
We'll just say that's my job at Wes's place.
She's already working for Tiffany Lockhart, so I'm couldn't.
No,
hide.
Tiffany is my assistant.
Oh, that's right. That's how it works. But yeah, no. And then Jorrun was found to be like. He had this genie fetish, and he was liking pictures of little girls in genie outfits. And when I say little girls, I'm not talking about like 13. This was like 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like,
and admitted that while he was pleasuring himself to older women, he would come across the younger girls and continue pleasuring himself while throwing a like at them, just to, you know, give them a little shout out,
yeah.
like whistling at a woman on the street. Because what better compliment than that?
Yeah.
And then he would just keep on going. So, yeah.
Well, and he would later tell me that supporting them was, quote, the lie he told himself.
I heard that. Yeah, that was so.
But then
what was the truth?
He wouldn't elaborate. And then when I specifically asked him about attracting to children, it was, oh no, not at all.
Well, what I thought was funny is that he told me like around 1:00 that he had never contacted high school girls, but then he talks to you at 1:30 after my beautiful pre-interview warm-up that I gave him.
Yes, he did.
He tells me that he tells you that he has contacted high school girls. So, I mean, I'm sure that's the truth.
Yeah.
But, you know, what else did he lie to me? I should get him on the phone and find out.
He didn't even hesitate. He was like, yes, I did. And then when I sort of pressed him on it a little bit, it was when I was in my 20s. Like, he tried to make it sound like it was a million years ago.
That's better. When you hit on high school girls when you're 25, when you're hitting on 15-year-olds or 16, because he did even admit, like, they could have been as young as 16, 15, 17. Like, he didn't know how old these girls were.
No, of course not.
Right.
But, well, that was one of the first. Yeah. Anyway, in the mac and cheese, in my chat log with him, when he saw
incoming Wes.
Exalted_1 donated $5. Bologna is just hot dog pancakes. Change my mind.
Bologna is just hot dog pancakes.
Hot dog pancakes.
I'm not changing your mind, Exalted. That is a very good description of bologna. Bologna.
Well, and you know, and not I realized. So I let my kids. You guys know, I have 13-year-old daughters. They're freshmen in high school. And I allow them to come into the community, and I know that sometimes they may hear some things that, you know, are some adult content.
Sure.
But there were a couple times when Jorrun said some off-color things to me, knowing my kids were right there in chat. Like,
Yeah.
the kids were literally interacting with everyone, and he's like saying stuff about me.
Yeah.
It's just, so I just don't think he has that, like, I don't know, like
Tact?
most normal people, like and I never had like a flirtatious rapport with him whatsoever. But even, let's say I do, you would think you would know, hey, her kids are right here talking to us. Maybe I'll save that for when they're gone.
Yeah, maybe
you know?
maybe I won't ask her if she's anxious to touch my penis.
Alphas don't wait, though. You guys.
Yeah,
are,
alphas don't wait, and
There's a
alphas
different
don't
set
cry.
of rules. You guys are talking about beta rule. There's a different set of rules.
Yeah,
for
that's
alphas.
true. That is a good point. Ah! Ah!
With the genie fetish, that's not okay.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So then when someone's bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter.
Yeah, in case you don't know what that is, Joran was making lewd to say that the least comments on Molly's video, and Molly's video was just like a vlog, you know, one of those cute little vlogs where, you know, she's going to the gym and stuff.
Yeah, it was like one of those 15-second videos that takes 3 weeks for people to put together. But the other thing that was not mentioned here is he had sent Molly a DM. There was a DM conversation
No
on
surprise
Discord.
there.
What was that?
I said no surprise there.
And he said something to her about wanting to see her.
Incoming, Wes. Incoming. When I say incoming.
Jorrun donated $3. There once was a pedo named Jorrun who thought with the girls he was scoring. Wes Moast he did fry him 'cause Jorrun was lying, and from now on he will just be called Lauren.
KLRon, you are the poet laureate of pornography.
Ramirez in 145 donated $5. Clawbah, you don't mind if I use your live stream chats to prowl for unsuspecting females, do you?
No, that's what it's
Hey,
here for.
thanka.
Yeah, no. That's what it's here. That's what it's here for, Rami. It's according to Joyrun.
Right.
So what was the DM that he sent Molly?
Well, so he really wanted her to check out his genie video,
Oh,
which
God.
when you think about what that video meant to him, trying to force other women to watch and make comments on it is creepy in itself. But then the last thing was, have you ever thought about putting your hair in a high pony?
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
And it just shows like how depraved this guy was. And for anyone who isn't aware, the high ponytail was the I Dream of Genie style hair that turned him on. So he would ask these unsuspecting women, like, "Hey, have you ever thought about, you ever thought about putting that hair in a high pony? I bet it would look good on you." And the whole time he's fantasizing about this person.
Right.
So he asked me to draw a genie for him, and I initially drew it because Tiffany Lockhart had voiced it. I drew like this blonde hair with her hair down, like the big 80s hair genie, right?
Yeah, of course.
And he asked me to redo it with dark hair and a high pony. So
Yeah, you messed it up. You fucked it up.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
How about you follow directions next time?
Yeah, please.
He's going to be jerking it. I was drawing it, so.
What? Incoming.
Recipes of
Incoming.
Redemption donated $3. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hope everyone is doing well.
Hope you're doing well, Recipes.
I should have a video out tonight or tomorrow.
Nice.
It will be something different.
Ooh.
Have a great night, everyone. Also, anyone got any coupons? I am having a dry spell. Yeah, dig.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what those coupons. Did he really? Was he mad at the tire sale, or was he really happy about the tire
So
sale?
my theory is he got fired from that tire place.
Oh, he's gonna show them, huh?
He's going to show them by ruining it. What are those things aren't cheap. Direct
No.
mail, it's expensive.
Fuck yeah.
There's postage
Oh,
and printing.
incoming, Wes. Incoming. Yeah.
Olidization donated $3. Also, Clawbah, I sent you a much better version of the thing I sent you on Sunday.
Yes, I got it, Ollie.
I sent it yesterday. Don't say what it is though. Leave it for a surprise
I will.
for next Sunday service.
Yes, next Sunday, Ollie. You're up, my man. Thank you so much, Ollie. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about.
The coupons we were talking.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
he mad at the sale and
Yeah.
said he's fired?
I was doing.
Reborn and I were actually talking about it, and I kind of thinking like, well, maybe he lays him down so as not to make a mess. But then he just makes the mess all over his
Yeah,
hand.
but the shit was incoming. Oh, Wes, incoming.
Literal asshole donated $3. Doot 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 da da doo da doot 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 da da doo da doot 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 doo da doo da doot.
Oh no!
Thank you, literal asshole. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. What I couldn't figure out about the coupons is like, why did he keep them? Like, why did he keep that mess next to him?
How was that your only question? I want to know where he was.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of questions about that. I guess.
Where was he? That was the environment that he found himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is he standing at the computer desk with that DVD, VCR, which is creepy enough?
Yeah.
I mean, if you still have a VCR in 2020,
I think he says.
I want to know. My biggest question is if he supposedly jerked off so many times that day he couldn't get hard. How was he coming a half gallon of cum?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, he was saving it though.
because as an alpha, he has an incredible recharge.
Yes.
You're thinking like Wolverine can get his, like Wolverine can repair himself. So really, when you think about Jorrun, think Wolverine.
Yes.
Because that's what we're dealing with.
Right. Yes. Dick Hungwell donated and said, "Clawbah, save some vagina for the rest of us." Thank you, Dick.
In COD We Trust donated $5.
Thank you, in COD We Trust.
As a 48-year-old man, the immaturity shown by Jorrun staggers me.
Me too.
The fact he needs help writing an apology shows he has no idea why he should even be sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would have liked to heard that apology without Wes's.
Well, he did.
Oh, we do.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. He did. Okay.
It's actually an Alpha Mel Derek has uploaded that. It's the original apology before I gave my input on it.
Right. Right.
It's like a minute longer because he wanted to thank the Academy. And,
right.
talk about his method acting.
Working
and everything else.
Working a few bits, maybe.
The creative process.
Some jokes. Maybe.
As one of the most beloved members of this community, I should hold myself to a higher standard.
Yeah.
I failed you today. Yeah. I won't make that fault again.
I failed you today, loyal fans.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Reborn, who I would like to work with at a future date.
Yeah. Once Reborn ups his subscriber numbers, I'd be glad to work with Reborn.
Glad to work with him if he can pass the audition.
Yeah. Maybe after 1,000 Reborn. Yeah.
Did you read your lines?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That was the other thing. Is like, like he expected. Like when me and Tiffany did, and even when I did that one with Baked Salmon and Danny, he's like, "Did you rehearse?" I'm like, "Fuck you, man. No, of course I didn't fucking rehearse. I don't even like plan out my own streams. I'm gonna like rehearse on some bullshit that you're doing."
And you're talking about her tips. That's not what the video was about. You're a grown man.
48, by the way.
You're absolutely right.
What is this community built on, Jorrun?
Okay, this part.
Okay.
Trust and a safe place and
Making fun of...
Go ahead.
So I said, what is it built on? Trust and a safe place. He started giving me that like bullshit answer.
Yeah.
That wasn't what I was asking him.
No.
Like these people are trolling and making fun of predators, and it's about trust.
He's given the
family. He was giving me like the credit union.
Yeah, the political answer. Yeah.
Wells Fargo's about trust.
Right.
Like, don't give me that shit.
We've been protecting families for over 100 years.
Since 1912. It's been here for you.
Yes.
Of pedophiles and predators. What is your behavior very much like, Jorrun?
You can just, and for a good game for people listening along is count the number of sighs, because this whole thing is
At least it's not the sniff.
I went way overboard.
Oh, at least. Oh, yeah.
The Molly videos.
Oh, shut up, Jorrun.
Not just with that. Why did
wait.
it?
Shut up, Wes. Yeah, at least it's not the. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
He didn't start messing with the desk halfway through either.
He did those streams where, like, he would be live, and he'd be live for about like 2 minutes, and then he'd start fucking with things. Hold on, let me check some settings, and then start fucking with his desk. Yeah.
I'm just changing the desk configuration.
And then his sound would go out for like 4 minutes. And then he'd come back and it was like, he was like 100 miles. Hello, everybody. This is
When I did his interview, he goes, at the beginning, he's like, well, how long do you think it's going to take? And I said, oh, I've got about 30 questions or so. So I don't know. It depends on how long your answers are, maybe an hour or so. And he goes, well, do you think I should sit or stand?
Yeah.
I go, I don't know, whatever you're most comfortable with. And he's like, well, maybe I should stand so that I can pace while I do this.
Yeah. So he can be comfortable. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was just the most bizarre thing.
Yeah.
Just, should I sit or stand?
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, who cares? You can start. Well, but that's the thing. It's like halfway through, I'm surprised it didn't go.
Well, but that's when you're watching Cops and the dude gets out of the car and automatically puts his hands behind his head or behind his back. Then the cop knows, like, okay, this guy probably has something. What do you mean? Should I sit or stand, bitch? I can't see you.
Yeah, like it matters to you.
Right.
Take you until now. And this is what I was saying the other night. Are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit. But now 2 days later, now when the receipts come out, you want to go and do the after apology. This is what I was saying, the shit that never fucking works.
Never, ever, ever works. Don't ever do that.
Tia Matt donated $5.
Thank you, Tia.
I meant to ask, does Minnie have any experience in interviewing? It was pretty well done, even for being over the phone.
Yeah, she did a great job. Do you have any experience interviewing people, Minnie?
Not really. Okay, I do. Sometimes when I do like mediations and stuff, I will interview people ahead of time. But beyond that, not really. I've interviewed people like to hire them, but no, never like this type of interview.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, you did a great job.
This isn't new information. This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you would forget.
Shin said on July 4th, 2020, the world stopped laughing.
Yeah, it's like American Pie.
Yeah, everybody remembers where they were on July 4th, 2020.
When the laughter stopped.
When the laughter ended. Yeah.
Forgotten about, but some of this shit's really recent. You use Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's not okay. And no matter what excuse you come up with, you know that's not okay.
Hey, Lori.
Okay, let me see where I want to start.
My man Ryhop is in the house.
If you just bear with me. So in the last couple of days, I had a great conversation with Minnie Syllables, where she started doing kind of a devil's advocate. And
that's neat.
I really
devil's advocate.
Yeah, so you had a conversation with him prior where you were playing devil's advocate.
What he's referring to there is, again, I contacted him when I thought it was just a troll because I had not seen the full video and all the evidence. And I really did think it was just someone who catfished him.
Yeah, me too.
And was throwing it out there for some laughs. But I didn't have much contact with him at all. But I knew, like, he had this really, like, flirtatious, like, overbearing, flirtatious behavior that was kind of problematic. So I used that situation as a way to kind of get in contact with him and say, hey, yeah, you might be being catfished, but do you think maybe you have some inappropriate behavior?
When am I ever inappropriate, my green-eyed princess? Yeah.
And so when he would do this, like, oh, yeah, I'm just being trolled, I would, because I didn't just want to have him shut down. So I would very politely say, yeah, well, that's true. But do you think maybe when you say things like this, other people might get uncomfortable? And so he called that me playing devil's advocate. I guess he assumed that, like, there wasn't really merit to it, but I was just trying to help him see how to, like, get in front of it or something.
Right.
It was he didn't really get what I was trying to say to him.
No. Rarely did he get what anybody was trying to say to him. As you'll hear in this phone call. What's up, Jay? La female Dr. Evil asks, wait, this guy did our goddess Tiffany Lockhart dirty? He did, La female. That's why one of the many people that he did dirty. He did a lot of people dirty. So
got to say she's been awesome. She was nice, but at the same time really helping me see things about my behavior that I wasn't saying. and I'm like, I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down. The
Down,
Is it?
down, but wait, what? It wasn't. Was it down or was it just? Oh. Incoming, Wes.
Organization donated $3. I ate a crab the other day and it was fresh out the sea.
Ooh.
Though I did see its claw move slightly. So you could say it was both salty and dangerous.
That is very true,
Yeah.
Ollie. Yeah, it was both salty and dangerous.
And dangerous.
So at this point, he had privated that genie video. He didn't take it down. He privated it. Is that correct?
Yeah, so it was either privated or unlisted. Not sure at this point which one it was, but he was claiming that it was down, and then more comes up in apology call number 2.
Right. Yeah.
But at this point, he was saying that the video was down. But remember, just a day earlier, he was like, "So fucking what? Like, who cares?" It wasn't a big deal to him at all. He thought it was stupid that anyone would even bring it up.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
and even after it came out that it was, that Mac and Cheese's version was legit, he had on multiple occasions told me that he didn't feel he should have to take it down because so many of his fans love the content and it wouldn't be fair to them.
His fans would have rioted if those videos were gone forever. There would have been a revolution on YouTube. Would have just been shut down.
Oh yeah, no, I was already getting death threats from people who needed sex tips with Dan.
Yes, exactly. People were clamoring for another edition of behind the scenes with Jorrun
Comedy. Very
Comedy.
white character to play someone who was played by a character played by someone in the community.
Right.
Yeah,
what we all needed.
Yeah, it looks like I need an impersonation of Clawbah's Lauren impersonation, so I go listen to Jorrun Comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would I listen to Clawbah when I can listen?
My precious little princess.
I did afterwards during Clawbah. The behind the scenes is down.
Behind the scenes, which he put up and didn't tell either Tiffany or I about.
Yeah.
For the record.
Don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology on...
And everybody make sure that after I do this video, I'm going to do a video, my director's commentary of this stream. I should do it right away, I think.
You're going to tell us about the creative process.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what I was thinking when I was going... I'm going to tell you the genesis of where that came from.
Will you also give us Patreon tips?
Yes. Please subscribe to my Patreon.
Skype. It's the main way. Keep in touch with her. I took down all the comments about Molly, which you are 100% right. I was way fucking over the line, and I'm out of my goddamn mind. I honestly, and this is the best way I can put it, I honestly thought with the troll, this was just the same person who, I'm not excusing me, and I'm just giving you my mind, just so you know where I'm coming from. When this happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vince, da-da-da. With this Twitter thing, I thought...
Sprinkle says, Clawbah, do you remember when I contacted you on Discord months and months ago and said, who is this Jorrun Comedy asshole that keeps donating $1 repeatedly to your streams over shitty jokes? Yeah, I do remember that, Sprinkle. I do remember that. Sprinkle Cake had this guy figured out. Well, I think we all kind of did, but again, just because
I always liked the real Jorrun Comedy's comment.
Well, the real Jorrun, the real Jorrun Comedy was great. But again, just because this guy acted like an asshole doesn't mean I'm if people. New content creators, new people in the community, I'm still going to be welcoming to everybody. Jorrun is an anomaly. That happens every few years. You get a Jorrun, and you just deal.
Well, and I think it's important to point out too, because it's very easy to see this situation and say, "Oh no, we're not safe anywhere. We're not even safe here." But I choose to view it in kind of an opposite.
Incoming, Minnie. Incoming. One second, baby.
Spiderfly 916 donated $3. He pulled a Kostas and Cherney way out of my mind.
He did. He doubled up, Spiderfly. He went Kostas. You don't ever go Kostas and Cherney. You never. Way out of my mind. Yeah, you don't ever do that. Thank you, Spiderfly. I'm sorry, Minnie. Did you?
No, I was just saying. Again, it's easy to take this situation and feel like, oh no, we're not safe from these creeps anywhere. If they'll come here, they'll come anywhere. But I choose to see it in the opposite light, because the truth is, creeps like that are everywhere.
Yeah,
they're going to be everywhere. But I think what we can take from this, and I'm not trying to invalidate anyone's feelings. If you want to be a little more guarded after this, of course,
sure.
Do what you feel comfortable
Yeah,
with.
of course.
However, I will say, I think one thing to look at is, look what happens to people like that here. They're rooted out quick and harshly. So, that is the takeaway I would take from this whole situation. Not that there was a creep, but that the creep was kicked out.
One second,
the
baby.
Lorne Identity donated $5.
Oh, thank you, Lorne
Mini
Identity.
Syllables, can you please make me an Attack on Titan drawing, except the Titan is Lorne? I will pay you an exposure.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted to say something to Mini Syllables, Lorne Identity?
Well, after he donated $5.
1, 2, 3. My baby don't mess around because she loves.
Okay, had that ready.
Someday.
But no, Lorne Identity said, Mini Syllables, can you please make me an Attack on Titan drawing, except the Titan is Lorne? I'll pay you an exposure.
I will.
What kind of exposure, Lorne Identity?
Yeah. What are you going to expose for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love nudes.
Yeah, that's right.
I have groupies, so.
But yeah, you're right, Minnie. This is like when you see look what's happening to Jorrun now. So.
But you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males. I may have awakened some.
And if you're not subscribed to Lorne Identity, he's like only 2 away from like 1,000. So subscribe to Lorne Identity. He's right there, guys. He's right there. Get him over 1,000.
Basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. He's jealous.
And if you don't listen to his streams now, you really should. They're pretty amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. He's
he's invited Alpha Male Derek to do a stream, but he's never asked me though. Just in case you guys were.
I would love an Alpha Male Derek Lorne Identity stream.
Shoal donated $5.
Thank you, asshole.
Wes putting up with a lame white guy who can't tell jokes should be a damn sitcom.
Oh, you mean me and Clawbah? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you, asshole. It should be a sitcom. I'd watch it.
That would be a great sitcom, like the new updated Odd Couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do that.
KL Ron donated $1 and said Wes Moast is the guardian angel of the internet.
Yeah,
let's not get Wes Moist is egotistical as it is. Let's not add to that.
Diane Rodriguez donated $10.
Thank you, Diane.
We are all just jealous because we are not alpha males in.
That's true.
Making bank off of Patreon like Lauren.
That's a good point. Thank you, Diane, my precious little Mexican half Mayan princess. Yeah.
Make sure you mention that. Women love to hear.
They do love it, especially when they're not even half Mayan.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just assume.
Assign them a nationality.
Well, I used to sell cars, right? And one of the first things they told me is, if your dealership doesn't have any awards, then you make some up.
Right.
So with Jorrun, if you don't know, then you just make these facts up, and if you say them enough, then the girl will believe it.
Yeah.
Like telling people you're an alpha, or telling someone they're half Mayan, or saying that your penis doesn't always look like that. You say it at the time.
Yeah, Wes, it wasn't a great one. The lighting wasn't so great on that one, Wes.
Yeah, I love that because I'd already seen it. I already knew what had happened.
I didn't have my key light with me,
and I wanted him to tell me that it's small and ridiculous, but he wouldn't do it. He
did say it was small at the end of.
He said it wasn't very big.
No, he said it was small.
Prior to this, didn't he constantly say, like, in streams and stuff, that he had a big dick?
Yeah, well, because there was like a call where he went and took a piss with without muting his mic, and then I guess they heard him. Everyone on the stream heard him, and then someone in the chat said like, "Wow, it must be pretty big for it to sound that loud."
Right.
And he wore that like a fucking badge of pride.
He brought it up every stream.
He just kept repeating it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He wanted to have that BBC like
Yeah.
Wes.
Yeah, but it was not.
No.
And it had
Instead
a
he-
ballpoint pen on it.
Yeah. He couldn't even write Jorrun in it. He just wrote Joe.
He had SBB, small black balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did have dog nose balls.
He did have dog nose balls. That's right.
Oh my god.
Take me down a peg.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta replay that one. This is where he says it's some beta trying to take him down a peg. Hold on.
When this happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vince, da-da-da. With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males. I may have awakened some basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous, da-da-da, wants to take me down a peg.
somebody, yes. Somebody was jealous of Jorrun Comedy. One of these betas was just jealous of the massive success of the Jorrun Comedy channel.
Well, and I think it also, because he said almost verbatim the same thing to me in our chat, like maybe a day or so before. And I think it shows how disingenuous it kind of was. It's almost like rehearsed.
Right.
Like, because it's not like he said something kind of similar. I mean, he said that verbatim to me. So, and then he turns around and he says it to Wes. So,
well, he was an alpha though. That's what happens when you're an alpha. You always have to watch out for the betas trying to take you down a peg. That's what
they do.
You got to rehearse.
And again, what I will say was different with what he said to me is that he did include that it's because he works with the biggest names in the community,
right?
And that the hot women in the community openly flirt with him.
Yes, by saying a rose kiss smiley.
Right.
Yeah. This guy just did not get it. Did not get it.
I've seen
Jorrun,
people go
I
after
want
people
to
with a
stop. I
lot
want
less
to stop
than
you
that.
right there. I want to stop you right there before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole.
Okay, listen very carefully to this part because Wes is going to ask him if he thinks that the behavior that he's exhibiting is that of an alpha male, and listen for Jorrun's answer.
Because this is what this is sounding like to me. Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male? Any of the behaviors that you...
Okay, did you hear that? He just said, yeah. Lauren just said that the behavior that I've been exhibiting is that of an alpha male. How does he even figure that?
Let him figure it.
Yeah, hold on. Let him figure it. Like, I was shocked when he said yes to that. Unless he didn't hear the question properly, or
No, he heard it because
he must have.
He heard it because I know that that Yap got upset because I kept talking there, but I just kind of want to explain myself a bit more.
Yeah, well, Yap gets upset about everything.
Everything I do upsets her,
yeah,
including the delay in content. But he did believe, he really truly believed that he was an alpha for some, like just the whole idea that you're almost 50 years old. And just to give everyone a little bit of background on this, because I don't know how much people know, but Jorrun thought him and I were in a competition to see who could get the most women over 4th of July weekend.
Oh, it was just over 4th of July weekend?
Just over 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
He actually believed that at 48 years old, he was in a 90s teen sex romp.
Yeah. Hey, how many babes are you going to snag?
Yeah, and I want to be like, bro, that babe's worth 2 points.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And he's going to say, hey, if I get enough twos, that equals a dime. And then we high five. We high five to a kicky Tribe Called Quest soundtrack.
Yeah.
Well, and there was going to be a nerdy girl at the end that one of you takes out as a joke, right?
Well, I was going to take her out early on, and then what would happen is I fall for the nerdy girl when she takes off the glasses.
Except for in this one, she puts the hair up in a pony.
Yeah, right.
And all of a sudden, he's smitten. And that's the only way I end up winning. But he actually told me that he was really, really good online with women. He had a long history. And he said, like, MySpace and Yahoo Chat and a couple other things. he said, I'm really good, but you have a larger channel, so
Yeah, so you already
you have
get.
more subscribers.
So he
you
really
have an
believed
advantage.
that the only reason I would have an advantage over him was because of my.
Wes, incoming, Wes.
Incoming.
Master Snake 42
When I
donated
say incoming.
$5. The Jorrun roast video is legitimately one of the least funny comedy routines I've ever seen.
Oh, you ain't kidding,
The
Master
fact
Snake.
that the community worked with his cringe ass
I know.
shows just how nice everyone here is.
Yeah, that is true. Well, to be fair, the comedy roast was post me doing those skits with him. So, although I mean, I read the skits, and so I should have known better. But again, I'm always gonna be available.
That was the first content of his that I saw, and it was because the first day that we talked, the same day he asked me about which girl I was after in the TCAP community.
Yeah.
He kept saying, "You have to watch my TCAP roast. I really give it to Vince." He's like, and I included you in there, and I'm wondering why. I've never talked to you before. What do you mean? What did you include about me in I thought in order to roast someone, you kind of had to know something about them.
Yeah, right. Well, he knows I wear a paper bag on my head.
He did annihilate Clawbah with that paper bag.
He did,
right?
and Shin. I heard Shin left the country. He just
Shin.
Once people found out that he was Italian.
Yeah, no. Shin's disgraced now.
That in the background noise. How does Shin lift his head and look at it that way?
Well, see, that would have been funny if you incoming.
Incoming donated $3.
Thank you, incoming.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, congratulations to the Lorne ID for hitting 1K subs. Also have no idea what this incoming thing is, lol.
Oh yeah, you should explain that.
I will.
Yeah.
In just one.
1, 2, 3, my baby don't mess around because she loves
Yes, congratulations on Lorne Identity. So the incoming thing is because he did a stream with I think it was the Kennedy stream because that was the only one he got any donations on. So every time because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, every time a donation came through, he had to yell incoming, or Kennedy wouldn't have known to not talk. So she would have talked over the donation, which she can't hear it. So of course she's not going to know what's going on. There's like a 10-second delay. So yeah, anytime a donation came through, he would yell incoming, baby. Honey, Wes Moast just donated $3 to us, baby.
Oh.
That was, yeah.
And then he goes and looks up the donations and asks me whose name is on this account.
That's right.
Shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure. You're going around, and it's not innocent flirting. You're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet access.
That's the greatest line. That was the greatest line of this whole thing. Lauren Armstrong with internet access.
Internet access.
That's perfect.
That's how you're behaving. And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that, but you need to take a step back from all of this shit and really look at who you are from an outside perspective, because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned.
A lot of people could make a very strong case of the similarities between him and Lauren.
Oh, it's crazy. That could be an analysis video all on its own.
It really could be. And the virginity question. Let me pose that to you guys. Do you think he's think he's a virgin?
Oh, he definitely thinks boobs feel like bags of sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I don't believe. I think he is for sure a virgin.
He
the way
thinks boobs feel like bags of sand.
That's
Holy shit!
That's from 40-Year-Old Virgin. The movie 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh.
Maybe you should sit
Once
this
again.
one out.
Yeah, please, Minnie.
Sorry.
So what do you think? What do you think, though, Minnie?
About boobs feeling like bags of sand?
No. Yeah. Yes. Tell us what you think. Do boobs feel like bags of sand, Minnie?
I'm curious. I'm asking for my friend.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they do, but if an alpha like Jorrun says they do, I'm sure.
And that's what that's because his power is so much. He turns them into bags of sand.
Right. No, Minnie, what I was asking is, do you think he's a virgin?
I I think very similar to Lauren. I think he's either a virgin or has maybe had a couple awkward fumblings.
Yeah.
But definitely inexperienced, and his conversation with Mac and Cheese shows that.
A lot. Scarlett Ebony says he's a freelance virgin.
There's nothing wrong with being inexperienced or a virgin.
No.
But it's like when you're trying to pretend like you're this, trust me, I could please a woman unlike Lorne.
Yeah, right.
Like, no, I don't think you could, sir.
Yeah, well, when he's coming off like this, the alpha male pimp, as Wes calls him a little bit
Remember
later.
what he said to me? He told me that within, maybe he even said the same year of first getting online, he was done with religion, like out of the church, basically. So it leads me to believe that there was a deprived youngster who got online and Jorrun went wild with what he found, and I do believe that he spent the last few decades trying to find that perfect genie.
Yeah.
To bottle.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
and so he said a lot of his. It seemed to me like a lot of his relationships were long. What did he say to me? I have all these gorgeous women who want me, and they're all in other countries. And all I could think of was like Nigerian check scam.
Yeah, the same ones Roy is getting.
And he's sending Dale Earnhardt gear all over the world.
Yeah.
And while he's making fun of Lorne, it's like he didn't see at all like how close the two of them were.
Right.
They could have been separated at birth.
Well, and he did tell me that he had a relationship with the woman in which his genie fetish ruined things. And it took a little bit of probing, but he said that
incoming, Minnie, incoming. Spiderfly, thank you.
916 donated $3. Today would be the single best pleasure if y'all can fit in mac and cheese puns.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Reborn and Heisenberg did an epic Sokol pizza pun party just earlier.
I saw that. They're a lot more they're a lot more talented than I am, Spiderfly.
Trey
But
Woodward donated $3. I am not saying that Jorrun and Lorne are the same person.
No.
All I am saying is that I've never seen him and Lorne in the same rape class at the same time.
That is true, Trey. That is true. They have never been in the same rape class at the same time. Thank you, Spiderfly. Thank you, Trey. And yeah, I'll see if I can work in a mac and cheese pun. But again, I'm not that quick.
Well, no.
Jorrun brought up his own in that last call. Remember, he said some joke about mac and cheese and Amanda James.
Yeah.
Hunter Crunch donated $10.
Thank you. Oh, thank you,
Clawbah,
Hunter.
you're pulling the bear right now.
I am pulling the bear.
Jorrun is an alpha male. He's got all kinds of girls.
All kinds of girls. Yeah, he said that in one of his streams. He goes, "I got all kinds of girls, all kinds."
Who do you think would win in an alpha off, Jorrun or alpha male Derek?
Oh, geez. Well, I thought they were the same person, really. Well, although alpha male Derek is now in robot form, because
that's why I've understood Jorrun's brain's been put into a sexy female robot.
Yeah, you can't contain all that alphaness in a human form.
Minnie, I'm going to need you to do more studying before you come on the next stream, because it's pretty obvious what's going on here. Jorrun is now a sexy fembot.
Yep.
And there are two betas, an adult female, and then some fucking beta piece of shit guy.
Yeah, some cock.
It's like Mystery Science Theater. They're being forced to analyze these things for whatever reason. Yeah. Whatever research, COVID, I don't know.
Hey,
but I don't ask questions.
Well, I would, but you keep me out so late. You say don't come home.
Incoming, baby, incoming.
Granddaddy Cricket donated $3.
Thank you, Granddaddy Cricket.
Why are Jorrun's balls the color and texture of a Doberman's nose?
I don't know.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very odd, Cricket.
You know, and I think I might know the answer.
Oh, well, hold that answer because Rammy. Oh my God, Rammy.
Ramirez in 145 donated $5.
Thank you, Rammy.
Clawbah, can I plug my good friend Patrick's TCAP channel?
Of course, I love Patrick.
He's 2 subs shy of 301. And 301 is 301.
That is true. Yes, Rammy. Please put a link to his channel in the chat. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Patrick, so please plug away. Shit, I forgot what I was talking.
Well, I think with the black testicles.
Yeah. Right.
There might have been some sort of deal with the devil or witchcraft involved.
Yeah.
And when you make a deal with the devil, like you can ask to live forever, then the next day
the world blows up.
You get.
Wes, are you trafficking somebody right now and that they won't cooperate, or is everything okay? Is the Gilgo Beach Task Force there?
It was Chris calling my phone.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
Is he saying why are you streaming against me, Wes Moast?
No, we were supposed to talk about this video. All right, no, it's good. It's good. So what I was saying is, you say I want to live forever, and then the next day, boom, life in prison.
Oh, so he asked for a BBC.
So he said,
I wish
I had, like BBC or something. I want black genitals, and he just got the testicles.
He just got the balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
just the testes.
Shit.
And the devil's like, you should have been more specific, Jorrun. I assume that's what the voice is.
Yeah, that's the devil. That's the devil voice.
The Jorrun Identity donated $3.
Thank you, Jorrun Identity.
If you look into my balls, you can see the eyes of every person you ever heard in your lifetime.
The magic ball, the balls of fear. Thank you, Jorrun Identity.
It's not how you treat people.
Yeah.
You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with very little experience who is using people, who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involved them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's
right.
Fucked up. And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter. It was made very clear that last message that they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't do.
I didn't do anything
You're
wrong,
not just
Wes.
now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said, look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person. You were very demanding of this person from the very beginning.
And again, if you want to see the mac and cheese chat log, go to Alpha Male Derek's channel. You'll see how he was like, make sure you send me pictures, or whatever he was, whatever alpha shit he was saying in that chat log. He and Wes is saying he's being very demanding and.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like from the very beginning.
Well,
go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say he was acting like he was a big star.
Yeah. Well,
and he was acting like those cheesy guys who think that they're doms, but they're very much so not.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
experiences from like a porno movie, but I sent you the screenshot. He joined Twitter and then sent me a message and said, "Okay, I joined Twitter. When do I get breasts? When do I get boobs?"
Breets.
Breets was the original.
Oh, okay.
The second time it was boobs.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're always Breets. But he wanted to know when he was going to start getting groupies. So as soon as this woman shows up in his inbox, and within the first message is sending a nude picture, he didn't question it at all.
No.
Because to him, that was how this was supposed to work.
That's what happens
and
on
that's
the
what
beginning
makes
of Twitter.
me question his experience, because if I get a message like that, like that's a troll. That's someone like not a normal, or I mean, and if they send me that,
maybe if you get a message like that.
I remember hearing about. We had a conversation about you as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I don't know where he got that shit from.
He said it was too early. Let's just say all the blood left my head. I've had lots of conversations with lots of people over my life, and I can't tell you another time when a dude wanted to talk to me about himself getting an erection from reading comments on your videos.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, like, just break that down. Like that. Hey, Clawbah, man, I was looking at your video. This girl left this comment, made my dick hard. Made my dick rock hard. Clawbah.
Yeah.
No blood in my head.
Right.
All in my
you
dick.
guys don't all get erections looking at the comments on Clawbah's
It
video?
just depends on the video. It depends on the video.
Yeah, only the comments Joey leaves usually.
Yeah. That's basically it.
Yeah, Joey knows just what buttons to push in me. But yeah, no, that's he. As soon as he went to Twitter, he thought like, oh, this is like, and for people who don't know what breets is, it was just him misspelling breasts in the chat log that he had with, or in the conversation that he had with Wes. So he's like, he was crazy for breets.
CNJ Dev donated $3.
Thank you, CNJ.
Surprised Joran didn't get caught during the Ocean County TCAP sting.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy who gets busted on TCAP and he sweats like Ernest Timmons as Wes is.
I'm sure he was,
talking to him.
Oh, he was totally sweating in this one. Thank you, CNJ.
Fenrir de Wolf donated $15.
Oh, thank you, Wolf. I love you.
I always imagine on streams like tonight's our CAWD breathe. Slight and unexplainable sigh of relief unclenches his bot just a bit and the tension leaves him just a fraction. Probably breaks out in happy if confused mini syllables. Call my PN Clawbah.
Thank you so much, Wolf. Yes. This is the best thing that could have happened to Lorne.
Spiderfly 916 donated $3.
Thank you, Spiderfly.
I love how Lorne told Tiffany that they were celebrities and at another level.
Did he say that?
What is the real word for people like Jorrun and Lorne?
Delusional. I don't know. Like, he said that Tiffany and Tiffany were celebrities at
Lorne did when he was talking to Tiffany.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right.
He was
when
talking to her.
The Brangelina call. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. No,
And
Jorrun didn't say he was a celebrity. He just said that he was working with the biggest names
right.
in the community.
Well, therefore, but
by proxy,
he was sure
right.
acting like he was a celebrity with these that mac and cheese.
Yeah,
like he was very demanding.
Mm-hmm.
treated her or him like an object. So when people see that, and you're warning, oh, it's a catfish, it's a troll, and then they see the other things that you've done, it all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to.
Right there.
And I don't want.
What's that?
Right there. That was me letting him know that if he wasn't going to just come out with it, that I was going to make a video, but I had no intentions of actually making a video or even talking to him after I sent that Skype message.
Well, I mean, essentially, Mac and Cheese made a receipt video.
Yeah, well, and that's what I was saying. Like, there was enough there for me to, if I needed to, expand upon it. But I just wanted him to make the damn apology video, or at least, accept what he had done and stop dancing around it. Because it was just a ton of dancing around it, and I was trying my hardest to just sit there and listen to it. But even this, I expected to be the last phone call until he asked me to help him with
the apology. Yeah.
The apology.
So you know what? Vin is asking, like, back when TCAP was on first television, he was watching TCAP, like he was on Yahoo Chat, still talking to little girls. But he said he didn't watch TCAP. He didn't know shit about TCAP.
He didn't. He tells this long story, but basically he found Frederick Knudsen's channel, then found TCAP, and I question how much he actually knew about TCAP. And if I would have done anything differently during this call, I would have, before the thing with mini syllables, I would have done hey, let's just go over your knowledge of TCAP.
Yeah.
I would have found a way to make it fit, just in case she asked you, because I really think he just saw, by coming to your stream, a lot of people throwing around these sexual jokes,
right?
And thought wow, this is a community I could really fit into as a depraved weirdo.
Yeah.
And so he came in and he knew, so these people don't like Lorne. Okay, I hate Lorne.
Right.
And I'm going to say a lot of things about Lorne, and I'm going to act like I would beat him up if I was around him.
But they're very generic comments.
Yes.
Not specific to what Lorne did. It's Lorne can't please women. Lorne likes kids.
Lorne's a beta.
Very, very generic. Yeah.
My blue eyes are my superpower.
that's my favorite line. My blue eyes.
I make this look good.
Yeah, baby. That's my favorite line. My blue eyes are my superpower.
My blue eyes are
and all you see are dead ass eyes. I couldn't even tell that his eyes are blue in that roast.
I don't have to do that.
But you're right, Minnie. He knew like just enough to like recite like dirty lines to people like in the chat. You know, he would. Uh-oh.
Leo the dog donated $3.
Leo the dog.
Someone stop telling Molly happy birthday and tell her to feed me a second dinner. Clawbah, this show is great. For me to poop on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was almost as bad as the paper bag comment.
Yeah, Leo. Come on, Leo. I've just recovered from the paper bag comment. Now you gotta poop on me.
Dark Cosmos says, "Can genies give consent?"
I don't. Yeah, I think they're like 1,000 years old, so I think so.
What do I mean, I said a genie is nothing but a sex slave with magical powers.
Right.
No, you're right. Right.
That's all a genie is.
Yeah.
They won't laugh at your marshmallow pee-pee.
Well, it's like that episode of The Office where Michael Scott was watching that show back when he was a little kid. And he's like, when I grow up, I want to have 20 kids so that I always have friends and no one can not be my friend.
Yeah.
That's like Jorrun, I bet it's when I grow up, I want to have a genie so that no one could ever tell me no.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't be considered this weirdo, and he could have magic and maybe get a larger penis.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Genies are magic, but they're not that magic.
No. Yeah, they can't do that. For you.
You can't wish for love or to kill someone. Or
Yeah, right.
I can't give infinite wishes, or that thing's not getting any larger than what it is.
You're stuck with that, my friend.
You already have black balls.
I can't get the ballpoint pen off of that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you already made that deal with the devil. You're
Little brown testicles.
Yeah.
That's predatory.
Dog knows.
What you did was predatory.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact when it was made clear.
Good job
Jorrun.
not letting him arrange those thoughts, Wes. I appreciate that.
What's that?
I just said good job not letting him arrange those thoughts. Wes.
Oh yeah, no, you jumped all
Let me
over
arrange
it.
my
While he's
thoughts.
arranging his thoughts. You were still on attack mode.
What you had done, that's not good enough.
Trying to get my thoughts here.
Yeah, exactly, Nell.
What I want to hear, I want to hear the
Oh, incoming, baby, Wes Moast. What?
Olidization
Ollie.
donated
Baby.
$3. Lauren is Jerry. Muse is Elaine.
Yes.
Jorrun is George, and Chris Chan is Kramer.
Ooh, I like
or
it.
immature adults.
I like it. I actually like. I we should start production of that immediately, post haste. I love that idea, Ollie. Thank you.
I love
thoughts that are
Hero makes Wes Most emoji the eggplant.
That's racist. That is.
actually going to make sense. Not the excuses, not the other things. I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do, because you'll be run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out of every community you try and join until you do something about this.
That's right. That's exactly what happened too.
JSCP 4813 donated $3.
Thank you, Jason.
Hey, Lauren, this special message is for you. If you ever see this when you get off probation, oh wait, you'll never ever be off probation. Ha 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 ha. Lola lala lala lol.
I love that it doesn't matter what is going on. There's still people like willing to donate just to talk shit about Lauren.
Yeah, well, you know this. Well, I'm basically like the anti-Lauren channel, so.
Right. I love it.
Yeah.
I legitimately love it. That wasn't sarcasm.
Yeah, no, I love it. Thank you so much, Jason. Yeah. You better hide, Lauren. Yeah, I'm coming.
Ew,
Meanwhile,
literally.
Lauren would kick the shit. Like Jorrun would just like Lauren would kick the shit out of Jorrun.
Oh
I'm trying
yeah.
to decide what I want to say first.
Are
You
those
mentioned
coupons on your
quite a
toe?
few points. If you'll bear with me, I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not it's stupid.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I can't imagine that it's going to be stupid.
Yeah.
No, it won't be stupid at all.
So perfect, Wes. He's going to give you his creative process, and you don't even have to pay for it.
This reminded me of being on the phone with Vincent that time.
Yeah.
When that phone call, and he's like, well, and there's just a lot of delaying and a lot of delay tactics, and it was just a lot of that. If you don't mind, if he had something to say, you would say it. You wouldn't ask for the permission when he's like setting himself up. If you'd like to give me a chance, I can go ahead and explain myself. It's normally something someone's going to say before they're going to tell you a lie.
Oh, Wes incoming. Kayla Ron. Oh, another
Clawbah
poet.
donated $3.
Another poem.
There once was a smart man named Wes Moast. Internet trolls, we know thee. Really did like to roast. He is dangerous and salty, but it wasn't his faulty, and I raise my glass to him in a toast.
My goodness. Wes.
That was very. I'd like to see Jorrun rap that.
No, Jorrun can. He can.
Well,
can.
my name's Wes Moast, and I'm here to say. I'm not a rap bastard.
Yeah.
That was too slow, so I'm gonna rhyme fast.
My name is Jorrun, and I'm here to say I like to Jorrun in a Jorrun way.
Thank you, Kayla Ron. That was very nice.
That was great, Kayla Ron.
No one wrote a poem about you, Clawbah, tonight.
Yeah, again, we're feeding Wes's ego way too much in this.
Thank you, everyone. That'll be printed out, not like a coupon, so don't think anything weird about it.
Jorrun, if this is gonna be a fucking story about deviled eggs or hot dogs, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything.
I did, Lala.
You know what you put out there, and you know what you did. What explanation are you gonna give me that's gonna make me go? Makes total sense that you're on a 9-year-old girl's page in a genie costume liking it, after also fantasizing about drawings of genies and all kinds of other genies and just genie. What explanation can you give me, Lauren?
So you said like I think I remember you saying that when you just called him Lauren right now, you did that on accident.
That was a complete accident. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the same shit, really, though.
It really is.
Yeah.
Their names are they're so close. Like, how did you not know?
Yeah, we should have.
That was coming.
We should have seen it.
Lauren.
Yeah.
It's like naming your kid Dick. Like, you know what you're doing when you name your kid Dick.
Absolutely.
Like, you're naming him Dick. Like, that's on purpose.
Yeah.
It's on purpose.
What explanation can you give me that's going to make any fucking sense? The time for explanations is over.
Wes, instead of an explanation, I'd like to give you a rap explaining my my
Well,
wrongdoings.
my name is Jordan. I'm here to say I made a big mistake just the other day.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize. I apologize in a special way.
As for news that I didn't say please, got turned out by mac and cheese. All right, Jordan, you're off the hook. You're off the hook.
Yeah, you can go now, Jordan.
Get out of here, you little scamp.
Yeah.
Now you need to figure out what
Wes freestyling.
you're going to do.
Okay.
I like the whistle.
At least it's better than that. If that was his tick, I would that would be fine. But like the
Yeah, I hated that.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that.
Well, so far I've apologized to Tiffany. I have taken down the video.
Private
taken
it,
down the
not
stuff on
taking it
Molly.
down.
I was thinking very, very seriously about doing an apology video. I had already decided.
So you're thinking about it, or you?
Well, I'm working a few characters
Thinking about
first.
deciding to.
Yeah. But I'm thinking
mapping
about
out
it,
the
Wes.
sketch.
I just gotta figure out the right costumes and which characters I'm thinking about doing it as the Reverend Rose character, Wes. What do you think?
You remember just the night before that he was saying, I can't seriously do an apology.
Yeah.
So I said, so what, you'd make it a joke? He's like, if I did, I'd have to make it a joke.
Of course.
And I almost wish he would have made it as a joke.
Yeah.
Well, he said that to me too when he was talking about how he was just going to let it go, but his fans are too important and he doesn't want to let them down.
Yeah.
He was like, I should maybe go on the offensive. And I was like, well, I mean, with what came out, maybe you could. And I was telling him maybe he could sort of make fun of himself because, again, at this point, I thought he had just had some embarrassing, kink shaming happening. And I was like, just poke fun at it, and then people will go away. And he, of course, he's like, so you think I should make a video where I roast him and make fun of him, make fun of the troll? And I was like, no.
Yeah, no, that should have been, that would have been perfect. Yeah, I sexualized a whole bunch of women. Can I get an amen?
But my blue eyes.
Yeah. I didn't know that they would be upset about that because my blue eyes are my superpower. Can I get an amen?
You guys make it look scummy. I make this look good.
That's right.
Those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it, or you decided to do it?
I've made a decision.
If Jorrun had taken Blue Boy Wants to Know. Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Well,
I was
yeah.
answering that question. I thought too.
Hold on, baby. Incoming.
Spiderfly916 donated $3.
Spiderfly.
There's the mac and cheese pun I was waiting for. Thanks, Wes.
There it is.
Oh, you're welcome.
Be on the lookout for Jorrun to make a comeback as Mac and Cheese Reps by Jorun.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, see,
cheese
I would welcome him. I would welcome him back for a mac and cheese rap by Jorrun. Yeah, I would love that. Maybe Alpha Male Derek can do that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of exactly what I want the content to be and exactly what the delivery is. It's already in the works.
Yeah. I got to decide how many jokes. Do I begin with a joke and end with a joke? Or do I, I'm never sure where to place the jokes in my apology for sexualizing women. Yeah, exactly.
An apology roast?
Yeah, yes, yeah. Tiffany, I'm sorry, you idiot. I said some terrible things about you, Tiffany. Good thing you're not smart enough to understand them.
Molly, I'm sorry I pointed out the timestamp in your video. Sorry the part wasn't longer. Hey, next time, put the bounce cam on slow motion.
Well, I mean, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now. Now it's something serious. And the people who had your back yesterday who were going through this whole thing to figure out who this person was who's trolling you, those people aren't going to have your back. Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have these people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos taken down, they're going to be pissed.
They were.
And it wouldn't take any of that stuff other than the little fucking girl in the genie costume. Do you just go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
No.
No.
That was kind of.
I don't know if we needed to answer that. Like, it wasn't really.
Yeah, that was rhetorical, Jorrun.
Yes, that actually is what.
Yeah. Oh my God, if he would have said yes, Jesus Christ. Yes, everything. I don't care what it.
All of it.
Anything.
All of it.
Cats, kids. I don't care, Wes. I'm insatiable.
Once I hit enter, I'm going. Like, I'm going in.
I've got coupons, baby.
You know it looks like that, though, right?
I understand. I absolutely understand. If I talk to you more in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help, or would you rather not even just hear about that?
Yeah. Let me hear the.
I'm so glad that you had him elaborate on this because I would have wanted to hear the thought process.
Yeah.
You know, Wes, it almost sounds like you're the alpha in this conversation.
No,
Yeah.
never. Not when
Jorrun
alpha male Jorrun is around.
No, he saps all the alpha out of the room.
That's right.
He's
only
he's
one.
an alpha vacuum. I was just angry.
Yeah,
but,
he was one of the wolves, but the Jorrun is the alpha wolf.
If there were the three wolves on the shirt, I'm the bottom wolf.
Yes, of course.
Me, I'm the bottom, less important wolf.
Right. But yeah, I did want to hear I'm glad that you asked because I did want to hear the explanation to this.
Oh yeah, then I make him do it again, and I'll tell you where I got that from.
Okay.
Let me hear about the sketch with Tiffany.
Okay. So the situation with that is when I started talking to Tiffany, I told her I have 3 sketches. You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
Which is true. He did have 3 sketches that, but he only had one of them. Well, he'll explain it, but only one of them was written.
Yeah.
Big surprise as to which one it was.
With that sketch, I mean, I hope this doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but it's too late for that.
You ain't kidding, Jorrun.
And I say that honestly.
You ain't kidding. You ain't shitting. Yeah, Base Shaman.
Boy, no talk.
Shout out Shaman.
I was not, and if you don't believe me, you are very right not to believe me. That was not arousing to me only because my feelings for Tiffany since the beginning have been sisterly.
Yes, he felt like he was Tiffany's sister.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they had about 7 minutes of conversation, and already it's very like if you had a sisterly relation, would you want to do a sketch where you're fucking the genie at the end?
getting him to talk about Tiffany and what he thinks of her voice was my favorite part of my interview.
Yeah.
Well, I have in that first conversation with me, he brought up Tiffany, and I said something about people really like her because of her voice, and he said I would need something about like needing a phone book or something to list all the names of the people who thought she had a sexy voice. So it was very clear, from the beginning that he was a fan of her voice.
Yeah.
Right. And then I had screenshots sent to me from people where he was talking about how hot her voice was and how sexy her voice was. And I brought that up to him when I asked him about it, and he does that. And I love too that when I asked him, have you ever told people that you found Tiffany's voice sexy? He goes, this is the first uncomfortable question.
Right.
Mind you, 5 minutes prior, I asked him if he's sexually attracted to children, but apparently that's not an uncomfortable question.
No. Well, I mean, to be fair, he was probably ready for that question.
True. And then he just does this whole
hold on, honey. Incoming, honey.
Organization donated $3. Time to find out who this Jorrun creature really is.
Take his mask off.
Oh my God, it's old Mr. Armstrong.
It's old man
and
Armstrong.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
It is. It's old man Armstrong. Thank you, Ollie. We got him.
But why? I was going to infiltrate the TCAP community and tear it down from the inside, and I would have gotten away with it too.
Thank you, Ollie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know, who you've talked to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize her.
And at the time, like before the genie sketch, he had not talked. I don't think he had talked to her.
No,
I think maybe a couple emails, but like, so to say like she's sisterly after like one email, no.
Tell me that again. I want to hear it again.
So right here.
Tell me the...
Oh, wait.
Spiderfly 916 donated $3.
Thank you, Spiderfly.
My niece Cheese was 16. She didn't die the first time, but the second time she's dead.
she did.
Rip McDaniel Polito's niece.
Oh yes, Rip Daniel Polito's niece.
She died.
She died.
So that where I told him to tell me again, I had just watched season 5 of Better Call Saul, and I think it was like the 9th or 10th episode. Lalo Salamanca was confronting Jimmy McGill, Saul, and he's making him tell the story again. And there's really no reason, just making him tell it again because they'll start adding in more details and stuff. But that's really all that was. I was upset, so I wanted him to tell me again because I wanted him to catch himself where he was fucking up.
Yeah.
So that was that was not, I know people thought I was using interrogation tactics, but these were all sales tactics, actually. Well, you have someone tell you everything, and then you just, at the end, you close them with it.
You were legitimately pissed off during this call.
Oh, I was very pissed off. Yeah, but I wasn't using any kind of interrogation tactics or anything. People have asked me about that, if like what interrogation tactics I was using, and I was getting him to close himself and figure it out I was leading the way, but he kind of felt like in some way that he was in control by these answers that he's giving, because you can hear his answers. They lack emotion. Yeah. I'm really upset, and all of his answers lack emotion because he's just thinking. And even when he tells me the Tiffany story, he starts off with, well, the situation with that was, and that's, even then he needs that extra 3 seconds to plan ahead what he's about to lie to me, or remember the story that he had rehearsed or told someone else so that it matched.
Right.
The whole thing from the beginning. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning again.
Another delay.
Should I just switch topics?
No, I want to hear.
Can I just switch topics?
It's like when
let me just put some misdirection on Wes right now.
It's like anyone who has kids, sometimes your kids are going to lie to you and real quick, when they're trying to get out of something, and they'll do that thing where you'll ask them a direct question and they'll go, what? And they heard the question, but they're just trying to buy a little bit of extra time to try to come up with something.
Brain,
right?
don't fail me now.
I just saw like that episode. I just see in Jordan's mind it was like the episode of SpongeBob, and there are 1,000 little Jorans just. That's a scary thought.
Oh
isn't it?
man, yeah, you have all that yahas coming at you. Yeah, you don't. Nobody wants any part of that.
Here's the story again. I'd like to hear it again. Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay. So I contacted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said, I have an idea for 3 sketches. And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche. You choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is the most interesting.
Which one did you offer first?
I doubt she said she
none of
thought
them
it
had-
was most interesting too.
Say that again, Minnie.
I doubt she actually said, I find this one the most interesting. I'm sure
had
it
no
was like,
She
oh,
absolutely
you already worked
didn't.
on this one?
She had
I guess
no
we'll do this
opinion.
one.
She,
Right,
he,
exactly.
he had one done, and she said, "Okay, we'll do the one that's done."
Right.
Been written, but I said,
Which one
I
did you
have 3
offer first?
ideas. I listed them off.
Ooh, he's getting a little mouthy with you, Wes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
listed them off, motherfucker.
Trust me, you don't want to get mouthy with Wes. I learned the hard way.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You're living under the house now.
Which
Okay,
one?
one word.
Jordan, I'm asking a very simple question. When I'm saying which one did you offer first, I'm asking if there was a list, right? Which
Yeah.
one was first on the list, Jordan?
I said, well, the first one I was started writing already was the one with the genie.
Oh,
Okay.
no
So
surprise there.
now
I
let's
have one
flip this
with the
around.
genie, I have one with- go ahead.
Now stop. Because, and the reason why I wanted you to tell me again, because I wanted to see if you catch yourself.
Which he didn't. He didn't catch himself.
No, he didn't catch it.
No. And what a surprise! The genie one was the first one that was written. That was the one that took priority, and that was the one he offered to Tiffany Lockhart. What a shock!
It's still, and it's so crazy that he still, even right up to like in my inner, he still tried to act like, but that was just a coincidence. It wasn't because that's my extreme fetish.
Yeah, no.
I just happened to write a story about a genie. I didn't even think about the fact that I would be jerking off to that later. You
Yeah.
know, like, of course you did, you stupid piece of shit. Like, it's so insulting. That's what. It's one thing to do it. It's another thing to then try to be like, oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
guys."
whoopsies. Yeah.
Well, you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday, because you keep information out, you offered her 3.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead, Wes.
What I meant by that was when we first talked, you remember I kept asking him, did you send anything identifiable with that dick pic? And he kept saying no.
Right, and then you had
And
to
then
press
finally
him.
I said, so like no face, no this. He's like, okay, well I did send my face.
Yeah.
That's identifiable.
Right.
That's,
Yo,
they have facial
that face is
recognition
identifiable
software,
anywhere.
it could have been any
Yeah.
weird looking guy with a perfectly egg shaped head.
Yeah,
Like,
that face is identifiable from space.
Very
his blue
first-
eyes are his superpower.
That is identifiable.
and his ultimate downfall.
Yes, yeah,
When you're that devastatingly beautiful, people notice.
that's right. That is true. That is true. You can't just hide in a crowd of betas when you're that.
Yeah, they're like, he was incredibly alpha and had blue eyes that were like some sort of, I guess I'd say superpower.
Oh, God.
when you offered her was the genie one that
Rips off sunglasses.
you had started writing.
Yeah.
Jordan, if I was offering you 3 sketches and you didn't know me, so you didn't care.
Yeah.
And the first one you would say, I'll just take the first one. So let's not pretend that this is Tiffany's fault or that she somehow is complicit in this. She's completely unwilling.
Which is exactly, you're right, and you say it in a second, that he was trying to share the blame with Tiffany. Like, I gave her 3 options. I don't know why
There was
she chose the
only one
genie.
option and 2 potential options.
Right, exactly.
And
One
let's
written one.
just, for the sake of argument, let's say he gave her 3 and they were all done and he put them in a shuffled order. He still didn't disclose that one of them was his fetish. She's still
Yeah.
not.
No, he didn't.
You know what I-
Yeah, no,
like, it's just, again, to me, it's like the fact that he did it is bad enough, but then this whole, like, I mean, have you been around us? Do we all seem really that stupid that we're going to go, oh, well, it probably just is a coincidence, guys. He's
Yeah,
just a good
yeah.
dude. You know, like, fuck off.
Now, we've listened to predators lie, like, constantly. I mean, that's what To Catch a Predator is. A predator walks in and lies to Chris Hansen from the minute. Like, we've seen the JPW, well, not that JPW was lying. His story was airtight, but in theory,
Yeah, that was tight.
In
He
theory-
also talked about the race of people because it was the Mexican guy on the bus.
Yeah, he
who
was-
was also half Mayan.
yeah,
fucker.
right. Yeah, I'm surprised Jorrun doesn't start blaming John Pedersen in a second.
I came to see
Yeah.
John Pedersen about a genie
Yeah, right.
sketch that he'd asked me to make.
Me and John Pedersen were writing a sketch together, and
Can I have my milk?
yeah.
So Lala Grace said, good thing Thanos didn't have Jorrun's blue eyes.
Oh my God.
And
He
could
wouldn't
you
have needed
imagine if during that movie, Thanos takes off his glasses, has these sparkling blue eyes, then does a roast of the Avengers?
Oh, that would have been devastating. He wouldn't have.
Like, hey, you don't even have legs that work, you black asshole. You know, like that kind of thing.
He wouldn't have even needed the Infinity Stones.
No, he's just killing them all with brutal
alphaness.
honesty and wit. Yeah,
Yeah, just unadulterated alphaness.
You know, they don't need to disappear with the snap because they never want to be seen again like Shin.
That's right, and me. That's why I wear the paper bag.
Not.
So,
No. Fuck no.
so
Absolutely not.
why would it be included in the excuse, Jordan? You want to share the blame with Tiffany. Well, she chose that one. I gave her 3 options.
No.
Jordan, there would be no other reason to bring that up other than to share blame with Tiffany. She's blameless in this.
Well, not
All
exactly.
she tried to do was help out a new person who no one knew.
What? How dare you? How dare you say that nobody knew me? I have a thriving Patreon. Yeah.
Out with their content, and that's what you did to her. And whether you say that's not the case or not, no one is going to believe you.
So
I mean,
so
your
defeated.
sketch is so close to the sex talk you had with the catfish that it might as well be the same thing.
My paper bag is my superpower. Yeah. Ah.
What's the explanation for the little girl?
I do search various genie things on Instagram, and I hit the like button on everything.
Now,
I
come
have
on. Is that not exactly Lauren saying, I went down every female in the chat room and said hi to each of them?
Yeah. Well, and you know,
100%.
again, if you're like a Spider-Man fan, you see like a little kid dressed in as Spider-Man and you like it, you know, there's really nothing wrong with that. But like,
Yeah, but if you jerk off to Spider-Man,
that's
and then you
that's
put
the
a
problem.
kid in it.
Depends on which Spider-Man, though. Are we talking the Tom Holland?
Oh,
Miles
Or like,
Miles Morales.
Are we going back to Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, no, Miles Morales, baby.
for sure.
Never, and I don't
Because he's
expect you to
underage.
believe me at this point. I've never pleasured myself to
Miles
anyone
Morales, who is half Mayan, by the way.
Is that right?
who was an adult. Ever.
No, you have to go back on that a little bit, Clawbah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go
He
on.
said meatballs are his superpower.
Dog noses are my superpower. Yeah.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Being a green-eyed
I do search various genie things on Instagram, and I hit the like button on everything. I have never, and I don't expect you to believe me at this point, I've never pleasured myself to anyone who was an adult. Ever.
Okay.
Never, ever. Hey, Jordan,
The very next day, he admits that he is pleasuring himself to high school girls.
Yes. Yeah. Well, they might have been 18. They might have been 7. The number just keeps going down and down and down.
How can you tell?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know.
Yeah. Sell. So it reminds me of Nathaniel with the apple the apple stock.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Hello, everyone.
Ellie says
Whoa.
Fanfield breets are every woman's superpower.
That's true.
Oh man,
And Sandfield Breets.
That can,
Breets are so relaxing. you know?
they're very relaxed. That was the quote. Breets are so relaxing. That was the exact message he sent to Wes. Breets are so relaxing.
Jordan, you
Well,
watch
aren't
TV.
Yeah, well, they are, but like it's Jorrun. Didn't need to say that to Wes. I think Wes knows.
Cap, obviously. Do you not understand how much this sounds like a conversation that you'd be having with Chris Hansen? I'm being serious. I never would have
I
done
know
this.
you are.
Yeah, I just
I
liked
know you
every. Lauren said that he talked to every girl in the chat room. Every girl he went and said hi to.
Yeah, but he's a beta cuck. Ah! He's not an alpha.
What about my blue eyes?
Yeah, my blue eyes are my
And
superpower.
Jorrun
baby.
also talks about his blue eyes, doesn't he?
I was just gonna say that maybe Jorran's superpower works better, but you just have to see him in the daytime.
Maybe they're like the Wonder Twins. Remember the Wonder Twins from the Super Friends?
Oh, they could be.
They're like the Wonder Pervs.
Yeah, yeah.
Like shape of a lull.
Yeah,
and Jorrun would turn into a bucket of fake cum because he would always turn to a liquid.
Yeah, right.
And then the eagle would be carrying like a bucket of water, and that would be fake cum, and that's Jorrun.
Yeah,
and I think maybe that's what we're missing out on. The Wonder Pervs.
What was that anyway?
Shape of.
Yeah.
Form of. And then he just turns into a pile of just fake spew in a bucket.
Yeah.
In his hand.
Yeah, right. It's there's different consistencies everywhere too. I studied that picture way too hard. I think.
You know, in Aliens, where the little eggs open and the face huggers come out, and there's like all that weird mucus all over the place. That's what it looks like. That's
I think he just made slime. I think he went to one of the channels.
Yeah.
Many channels, and he made some slime.
Or maybe that was the result of that.
Oh God.
Or he could have just bought like some of those canned cinnamon rolls, and he just took out the icing, and added a little water to it. And then after that picture, the guy had cinnamon rolls and orange juice.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with cinnamon rolls and orange juice, guys.
No.
I fail to see what explanation you can give for anything. I mean, like I said, what needs to be done is a public apology where you need to own it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this person has a lot more shit on you than you're prepared to deal with. They're deep diving. And if you leave anything out, then they're just going to keep coming up with shit. And the fact that you and I talked not 2 nights ago and you made it sound like it was nothing. There was nothing going on. You knew. You knew what you had done to Tiffany, and you still kept that video up. You didn't think it would be connected. You didn't think it would be connected back.
I mean, it sounds like Lorne when Lorne's being confronted on something, and he goes,
Yeah. Maybe you should do some mini syllables.
And it really irritates me that when I talk to you about trying to get ahead of this, trying to get something out, because I was on your side. I had your back. You're like, well, should I make it a joke? Is this a fucking joke, Jorrun? Do you think that little girl's parents, if they saw all the genie shit that you're liking, and then they saw that you're liking, do you think they would think it was a joke?
No, absolutely
What about
not.
your job?
Great timing, Arkville.
Archville_freelance_dom donated $3. I assume that Clobs could bathe in pussy every day if he wished.
He said that.
That's true.
He said that. That doesn't sound hygienic.
To be fair, you have 2,000 plus subscribers. That's
the
reward tier that YouTube opens up to you.
That's right. That's
YouTube Studio.
That's when the breets come.
But it takes $3K to get the ladies the most moist.
Yeah, the most
moist. Yeah, right. I'll get there. I'm getting there.
After 3,000, and then I don't even want to know what I get at 4,000.
Oh my goodness! Can you imagine what's going on with Base Shaman right now?
He's like doing virtual human centipede.
Yeah, no, he can't. He can't even leave the house.
Not in a nasty way.
Yeah, it's like when the Beatles came to America.
Oh yeah, just fainting at the sight of
the
dick. Well, because they give you a medallion. I know that much.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah, you do.
A medallion.
There's a medallion. It used to be a sash. But the sash would get caught in machinery, so now it's a medallion.
Well, they give you the silver play button, and then the plaque, and then they give you the medallion. Exactly.
You could dangle the silver play button from the medallion,
right,
for like a double decker. But I don't know if you're prepared for that kind of attention.
Yeah, exactly.
You think it was a joke?
No.
Because that's how shit goes now.
But I'm a
People
comedian.
don't just stop.
Everything's a joke to me, Wes.
They find out where you work.
I can make anything a joke, Wes. Yeah.
Find out where you live, and they make it known. It's predatory. And people try to warn people about predators.
Yeah.
That's what my entire channel has become, against my wishes.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then I'm promoting you. And I'm telling people to
Wes's drama channel.
sub to your channel. And you're preying on women. It's great to have women hit on you and flirt with you on Twitter and like all that other stuff. That's great, dude. But when you're out here doing it to people,
And that again, this was the only reason he was. That was the only reason he was on Twitter. The only reason. I mean, he honestly thought like as soon as you get a Twitter, like that's that it's like it comes with Twitter.
Okay, and I may be responsible because it's gonna.
I
come
know
out
you.
because,
That was your fault. That was kind of your fault.
because Alpha Male Derek does have the chat log.
Yeah, he does have your chat log. Wes.
I did make him believe. That.
Yeah, but dude, he's 40. Like, how do you how could you fall for that? I mean,
I did make him think that once he was on Twitter, it was basically going to be nonstop sexual attacks from women.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he would believe that.
yeah, no, I know. I know, but he
He
still
believed it though. Like,
Yeah.
how do I not continue that? How do I not make him think that's what's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, he's been on Facebook long enough. Like it didn't work. Like why does he think Twitter is any different than any other form of social media?
Well, because I told him it was.
Yeah, I know, but
What more information do you need?
Yeah, that's true.
I have 3,000 plus subscribers.
Yeah, that is true.
Were you not listening earlier about the rewards tiers?
Yes, I was. I apologize.
you put a fucking timestamp in a video to look at a girl's tits. My 13-year-old wouldn't do that.
Fucking creep and all. I'm a fucking creep.
Did you apologize to her?
Not yet.
No. No.
Allie, you don't need to be bringing up Clawbah right now. This is I told you that's
Allie.
exclusive to my OnlyFans.
No, because you're going to apologize just to the ones that are very clear, the big ones, and then you can leave all the little ones out. But you have a lot of apologizing to do. It's all here.
Yeah, this
isn't some minor thing. This is really bad.
Sounds like.
sounds like. What? Yeah, no, it's really bad.
It sounds like.
Yeah, no, it does kind of sound pretty bad. Clawbah, I apologize.
So what's your plan? Not what you thought about doing and now you're doing. I want to know, like, what's your honest, clear plan?
Roast. I'm going to make a roast.
I'm going to do a roast.
Yes. Improv skit.
I'm writing a sketch.
Steel cage
song.
match.
He could have gotten with the song. He could have sang something with his guitar.
Yeah.
And it would have been very Lorne-like.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Suddenly. Yeah.
Apology video. And I would like very much your opinion, specific things I should mention in COPTCHA.
Wow.
Oh, my man.
So you want me to co-write your apology video or somehow co-edit?
No.
Yes, the answer is actually no. He doesn't want you to co-write it.
He wants you to
write the whole
yeah.
Need me
thing.
to write it. Yeah.
I
Get
always,
it right, Wes.
I always,
What are feelings? Yeah, it was that upset me right there. I was not expecting that.
yeah, Clinton's here. Clinton writes all of my apologies.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jorrun, what do you think you need to
Wes,
apologize
please.
for? Jorrun, what do you think? Because you know more than I do. You know shit you've done that maybe hasn't been uncovered yet. What do you need to apologize for? Who do you need to apologize for?
Hey, Omega says I will roast myself. That might have actually been kind of interesting, if he roast. I mean, again, like he did the roast, and if he would have like taken a couple shots at himself, although I mean he's so alpha, like it would just bounce. It would like an alpha can't even like joke about themselves, so
No.
you lose your alphaness.
Wes, please. This is humiliating. I want very much.
Yeah, Wes. Why are
I don't
you
expect-
humiliated him like this?
Yeah,
I'm a piece of shit.
the hell's wrong
I'm a
with you,
beta.
Wes?
I'm a beta who saw my chance to attack.
You
An
were
alpha.
trying to knock
Yeah.
him
Much like
You're jealous.
like
Oh,
Jesse
hold on, baby, incoming.
Rob Sop donated $5. So glad I caught some Clop stream.
Oh, I love you, Rob.
I've been jonesing, but brain shutting down. Thanks for the stream. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Rob. Thank you, Rob. My main man, Rob. Subscribe to Rob Sop. Rob Sop is great. I'm a big Rob Sop fan.
Spiderfly 916 donated $3.
Thank you, Spiderfly.
By the way, I have a plan to make death metal music with Lorne's Ragin'.
Ooh.
Now I am considering putting distortion to Jorran's side to make fake roars. What else can I add to this?
You have to add the laugh, Spiderfly. You have to add the laugh to it. Yeah. You have to add.
Yeah, it's like a modified Satan.
That's Jorran's gimmick. You absolutely have to add that.
And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of really over-exaggerated, crazy laughs.
Oh man, it was very easy to find one for this donation clip. I'll tell you that. I wanted to find just the right one, and I think I found a perfect one. But it was very easy to select one.
Hold on. How humiliating do you think it is for these women? How humiliating do you think it's going to be for Tiffany Lockhart when she once again listens to that video? That genie video, because I'm sure it's already been downloaded and re-uploaded somewhere else, because that's what they do, Jorrun. You didn't take it down Friday.
That was like a verbal gut punch. If he had a life meter over his head, like half of it just left on that one.
Yeah.
That was like a special combo move.
Yeah, no, I know.
There were a lot of button pushing on that one.
Yeah, he's one like shin kick away from a fatality right now.
yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Night, you waited 2 days. So what do you think she's going to think when she hears that again, and then she goes back and reads your conversation with the catfish? You think you're going to have Tiffany Lockhart's respect?
I'm sure you will.
No. And then what about all
the problem is nobody has Tiffany Lockhart's respect.
That was a trick question.
Yeah, exactly. Well, me and Wes don't. I think she respects everybody except for me, Wes, and Joran.
Women who follow Tiffany Lockhart and who don't believe that predators should be able to be within this community, because that's what they're going to say.
Hey, Jeff. Jeff, you're in. I marry all my listeners.
It's not about what I think you should include in an apology video. What do you feel you need to apologize for? Because it can't be my truth. It needs to be you. You need to come out and tell them, this is what I did. This is what I've been doing, and this is...
Deep Sigh Pause Becca donated $3. I am just here to sigh while I come up with an answer. Sensitive artist sigh.
Is that the sensitive artist?
That is.
Thank you, Deep Sigh Pause Becca. That's a great screen name.
This is my plan to never be that person again.
Yeah.
And remember that the community has heard a lot of that shit from Lauren Armstrong, too. So if it's something that you're going to talk about, you're not going to...
Yeah, we have heard a lot of that from Lauren Armstrong. Too much, almost.
You might as well just go.
Yeah.
That was like the only actual advice I gave you.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, wait a minute. Actually, you were just mad because I think later you said that, with the apology, you were kind of... you were trolling.
No, when I told him that when he asked me to help him with his apology, that was genuine.
I know. This call, you weren't trolling at all in this call.
And I didn't have any of this stuff planned out. There was none of that. I was really upset, and it was all on the fly. But I started thinking about it while this call was winding down. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna fucking help him with his apology.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have fun with it.
And boy, did you.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I just wish you would have told him to add some jokes to it, the apology. I told him to add some jokes to the mini syllable interview.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
And then he tried to blame it on her.
Open with a joke.
He tried to say I told him not to, but I didn't.
I had an open and a closing joke. I mean, what better than that, dude? And I went over them with them and everything.
Yeah, that's how you start any serious interview about your misconduct.
Exxon spills 7 million.
Hold on, baby, incoming.
Spiderfly 916 donated $3.
Thank you, Spiderfly.
Verbal Gut Punch is the name of the band. Thanks again, Wes.
Oh, nice.
You can have the copyrights to the name. Donate to the Sensitive Artists Guild.
The Sensitive Artists. I already have the copyrights to that, Spiderfly. I got all kinds of copyrights.
Guild.
Got all kind of copyrights.
Yes. Jorrun collected breeds. I collect copyrights.
But can you see it though? The guy who runs Exxon gets up in front of the press conference. And he opens with a joke, and he's like, "Did I do that?" Yeah. Perfect head-on impersonation.
And everybody would have just been applause, you know.
And it starts with a,
Yeah, right. The slow clap.
And then
Slow
standing
clap.
ovation, and the guy gets no more questions.
No,
Your
that
Honor.
would that
The
that
guy-
would have ended it. Yeah, yeah.
I just want to be thorough, and I just wanted to get your opinion on what would make you feel better about
Would you like a little oil with your ocean? Ah!
me, and at the same time, with
Not
me.
about
I
me.
just feel you have a better clarity. I just feel you have
It's not about me.
more clarity.
You know what, dude? I've never had to write an apology video for being a predator,
Yeah.
personally.
He's had to write a lot of apology videos or apologies, but not for being a predator.
Did I go to court to fight domestic violence
That's
for
true.
making videos? Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's
Have
true.
I written a video specifically to apologize for being a sexual predator? No, I never apologized for it.
No. Never apologize for being a trafficker.
Never.
This is a new one for me also.
But it's not the first time you've been a predator, Jorrun. This isn't new for you. I'm seeing things from where there's a girl on a flying genie costume that she made, and you're like, oh, you're in Boston, we should meet.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about there?
No, I don't. That one I didn't understand.
There's a I found it just by looking for his name. It was like a Pinterest type thing. It was a girl who made a flying genie costume, and it was not a sexy costume. It was like pants, and you made it look like you were coming out of this bottle type thing with these cloud wispy things around you. She was not like, and I'm not shaming her at all, but she wasn't like some model.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby.
Jorrun was on coke. Donated $7.
Jorrun was on coke.
My dude, for sure he had a strange little boner and
He
an
did.
odd amount of confidence for no reason.
Well, he was an alpha. Jorrun was on coke. I think that was the reason. He was beloved. I don't know if you heard the first one, but yeah, he was a beloved member of the To Catch a
The
Predator
only drug
community.
he was on was alphaness. And
Yeah.
that's not something you can buy on the streets.
Yeah, the strange boner. I'll totally agree with you, but the odd amount of confidence. That's alpha confidence. But thank you, Jorrun. Jorrun was on
That's
coke.
3 Jorns howling at the moon conference.
That's right. That's right. That is alpha as fuck.
They're just trying to show off their art, and you're trying to get pussy.
Yeah.
Good night, Verge.
Yeah, I was, absolutely.
That's not a sensitive
Wait, so
artist.
my thing was, sorry, to finish that up real
Yeah,
quick. So it was a very normal, she just wanted to show this costume that she made, and he left in the comments like, hey, I'm also in Boston. I love your costume. We should meet. Would you like to go out, or something along those lines?
Oh God.
It was like if you posted a recipe for chocolate chip cookies, and at the bottom I'm like, hey, I like chocolate chip cookies. We should bang.
Yeah. We should totally fuck.
That is how we met, but like,
Yeah.
most people would think that was weird.
Yeah. No. Hey, that is true. That is true. Oop. Oh, what happened?
That's not a guy who values women. That's not an alpha male.
What?
That's a basement dweller sitting around trying to get some pussy any way he can by making weird, leery fucking comments about a girl's tits.
Ooh. Fatality.
Well,
Wes, I think
Wes
why didn't you
Moist
tell me how you
wins.
really felt.
I was
didn't
holding
understand
back.
why you
Well,
felt
yeah,
that so
Wes
much.
was
I
clear.
was holding back. It was, he kept talking about the troll being a basement dweller
Yeah.
over and over again.
A beta
so
I wanted to give
that.
dweller.
I wanted to give that a callback, if you will.
Yes, that's what we call it in comedy, Wes. Yeah, it's called a callback. Ah.
It upsets me because I promoted you.
Yeah, I can tell.
Me too.
Because I
Jorrun.
told people to work with you. But I'm
I hate
sure
that I let you down.
It's not me
Yeah,
that you
I
let
hate
down.
that.
It's the other people. It's
I'm sorry. I let you down, champ.
those women that you let down. The women that you've been devalued.
He was your protege, Wes, and you let
He
him.
was.
He let you down.
He was my Justin Bieber, and I was Raymond Usher,
Yeah.
and he's pissing off Keyshawn Johnson
Yeah.
when he should just be driving like a normal person through the neighborhood,
Right.
not pissing off the former NFL wide receiver.
That's right.
So yeah, that's what Jorrun did. He was my Biebs, and
Right.
instead of singing "Baby, Baby, Baby," he was touching himself inappropriately while looking at girls who were not much older than babies.
That's that. Well, yeah. I mean, those. Yeah. That genie girl. That I mean, she had to have been like seven
Yeah,
years old, 9
yeah,
years
it
old.
was-
She was very, very.
That was enraging. It really was.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's who you let down. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You let them down. And now
Yeah.
it affects other creators because now when they want to work with someone, everyone's going to be a little more leery because of Jorrun,
Yeah.
who came into the community, had a lot of people back him up and work with him, and then fucked them all over.
That is true. A lot of people worked with him, and now all those people. I remember when the apology video came out, which he didn't even read the comments for initially.
No.
Everybody, me, Danny.
Well, he had to have his mind right for my interview.
Right. No,
To be fair.
understandable. He had to write a few jokes for your interview, but like in the apology that he uploaded on his channel, you know, everybody who did content with him, me, Danny, TCAP Recipes, we all said, you know, take down the fucking videos with us in it, you know. And he, of course, didn't do it because, you know, I have jokes to write first, then I'll get to your peasant request. Yeah.
So he could jack off to Tiffany Lockhart's voice.
There was no
I
denial.
mean, even
No.
I was just going to point that out. Notice there was no like, hey, wait, actually, I've never found her voice attractive. And then 2 days later, when he talks to me,
Yeah.
he's concocted this whole story about how he's never found her voice attractive.
And why wouldn't he have deleted the video? I never
Jorran's
get tired of
Basement
that.
donated $3. Haley never lived here. He only uses my kitchen to cook mac and cheese, but it's really ramen and American yellow single slices.
That's so
He
wrong.
lives under this basement and is a freeloader.
So we're slandering Jorran's basement. We shouldn't be slandering Jorran's basement. He doesn't live in the basement. He lives below the basement.
He's a freelance freeloader.
Yeah, right. He's a yeah, exactly. I apologize to Jorran's basement. Jorran's basement doesn't even want any association with Jorran.
when I brought up the kelp pill video, with all the thumbs downs, you're like, well, yeah, I don't see any complaints, though. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god.
Were the thumbs down not clear enough for you?
Yeah, how do you not see those as complaints? Like you have 100 people. Like,
I didn't see any complaints.
yeah,
You mean,
like the video.
a lot of thumbs down.
Yeah, the video had like 100 views and like 100 thumbs down. I don't see a problem. Nobody's saying anything that it's bad or that people seem to love it.
The wrong thumbs though. It must be a YouTube glitch.
Yeah, although kelp pill was great. Kelp pill is always great.
No, kelp pill was great. It wasn't the performances. It was the material
kelp pill's fantastic.
Was the material that he was presenting the material he was presenting was just not okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and if you think about it, beyond just how gross it was, the storyline was Lorne gets to sleep with the child that he was grooming.
Yeah. In a very explicitly.
See, and I know people have said that, but I swear I listened to those things, and I don't consider myself a dumb person, but I would listen to those videos over and over again and still not really understand what was going on.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I didn't really understand what was going on, but I mean I understood that I'm gonna pull out my huge dick now. You ready, baby? Like I didn't understand what was happening, but I heard it.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, and then his little side commentary, the ones that he always do. There's gonna be a lot of hard dicks in the audience tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. That one got me. That one got me. What's going on, Ernesto?
People didn't like that. That's not what this community...
Alpha Male Derek says it was well received. Alpha Male Derek he's got a great gauge on how his work is perceived.
Oh yeah, no, the guy has a great understanding. He has his finger on the pulse of America, is what it is.
And there now, Adult Girl is in the chat. Adult Girl? Why are you in the chat? You shouldn't. I can't believe Alpha Male Derek is allowing you to be on YouTube.
He's supposed to be about
the great adult girl.
Adult Girl.
Yeah, I love Adult Girl and the beta cuck. Alpha male Derek.
It sounds like, remember like Coke commercials when they would take that first drink?
That's what this
and it's
is.
really
Yeah.
refreshing.
So refreshing.
Someone used that for one. He just took a tall swig of Fanta, and now he's refreshed.
Fanta very appropriate with all the navy that Jorrun had around the house.
Oh wow!
See, it all comes back to Chris Chan.
Yeah.
It's all Chris Chan's fault. I sort of blame Chris Chan for all this nonsense, Wes, if I'm being honest. Oh, Alpha Male Derek.
Was that a double fry?
Alpha Male
It
Derek's
was.
approving her comments beforehand. I love the Alpha Male Derek channel. I can't tell you how much I love Alpha Male Derek.
Works with my own stupidity.
I don't know why it took you this long. That's the
It
issue.
did. It did.
You're a
blind,
grown
I was
man.
naive. I was
You're a grown
right,
man.
absolutely right.
And I also find it hard to believe this is the first time that this has been an issue, Jordan. And I think you know what I mean.
That's like Psy 130. It was a
Yeah,
good thing I wasn't
there
keeping
were-
track. I should have a little ticker out here with a little Psy ticker.
The longer it goes on, the more size and the more time he's taking.
Yeah.
Between the size.
Well, he's defeated
Well,
at this
and
point.
are they just is he upset, or is he trying to be like, look how disappointed in myself I am?
Well,
Look
that's
how
it,
serious
because
I'm taking.
Yeah.
I press him on that later when he's like, I was a creep, I was this, I was that. When did he decide that he was a creep and he was this?
Right.
Yeah, when you sent that text, that's when you
Because
decided.
2 days ago, you're like, nah, yeah, you
Yeah.
want to hit me up, you hit me up, but this road dog's getting to bed. And
That's
'cause I was gonna call him up and he'd have like Wu-Tang blasting in the background. And, I'm just drinking an orange soda, my nigga. And I'm like, yeah.
I'm on my way to Rhode Island, Wes. You know what we have in Rhode Island.
Many
No.
syllables.
Yeah. I have many syllables.
I said, I think you know what I mean. I don't think this is the first time this has been an issue.
Hey guys, Melina here.
I've been sexualizing women way too long. Over-sexualizing them.
Have you been in trouble
way
for
too
it
long.
before?
I'm sorry, you broke up.
Have you been in trouble for it before? Because it's going to come out.
No.
Never. Never once. Never one friendship lost. Never one issue at work. Never anything. Everyone's just been receptive to it up until now.
Yeah, Wolf says he was messed up at the time. Of course, Lauren, he goes through the whole Lauren Armstrong playbook.
Jorrans could have donated $3. Go grab a can of fun if that's how big I
Go
am.
grab a bag of
Am
Fanta.
I under arrest? If so, he'll do a moonwalk into handcuffs.
That's the only appropriate way to like Walter Baps did in Arrested's video. The only proper way to get into handcuffs is to moonwalk back to the police. That's how they all should go. Thank you, Jorrun's can
While
of.
doing the Reverend Run voice.
Yeah, Reverend.
Am I gonna have a witness?
Reverend Rose, can I get an amen from the congregation?
Oh, no. Women have said they're not interested, and I stop.
Cody knows.
He told me again in the interview. He told me that he lost a relationship with a girl because he refused to stop pressing her about wanting to do genie shit in the bedroom.
Well, he
took offense to me saying, "So you didn't respect her sexual boundaries?" Like that. Well, that sounds like assault. But
yeah.
And then when I had him describe it, he goes on to say that she very clearly expressed to him, "No, I'm not interested in the genie stuff. I don't want to do it," and he kept pushing it. So he just told you that no, he never had a relationship or a friendship affected by his genie bullshit, and that's a lie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the truth of that is she just couldn't handle how alpha that Jorrun was.
Yeah, that's what it
that's
is.
probably it.
Well, I mean, you're standing by the guy, all of a sudden your breasts become bags of sand.
Right.
You don't even have a choice in the matter.
Yes.
That's just what they turn into.
Yes.
And that's because for him, breets are relaxing like those.
Breets are relaxing.
Those stress balls. Like you get a stress ball. And that's what your breasts turn into. Your breeds.
Breets, please.
Oh, because he's just sitting there and he's just kneading on them.
Yes.
Like a cat when they're doing that to your leg.
Yeah,
and he's
just
just
pawing
squeezing
them.
and he's relaxing.
It's like
Digging through the sand looking for
yeah, right, yeah.
And he's just
digging
deep
into
in
them.
Alpha thoughts.
Yeah.
You don't question alpha thoughts.
Oh yeah, I don't understand alpha thoughts.
I just don't know what would make you start without knowing they were interested in the first place.
Size and alpha.
Long pauses.
Yes, whole bit. Yeah. Well, he's trying to think of like excuses for you. So the longer the easier, the more time he has to come up with some bullshit.
I haven't used any kind of self-control.
You treated YouTube like it was a pussy palace. Like you're going to start this channel.
It's not.
And then you were just going to start banging different.
Not for him. It's not.
No, not for him.
He didn't get to 165 subscribers, so he was so close. He was right at that magic number. He was at like 160.
You were one short.
He was one short from the gates being opened to the palace.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would think that. And in all communities to do it. Why this one? Where there are a lot of women who are damaged. And you were even like, yeah, I read that somewhere before when I was telling you about, when you were talking about the comment that was written. And I've heard something about this before. You know why you heard about it before? Probably because someone was telling it to you. That there are a lot of women in this community. Yeah,
he hears that in every one of my streams. It's mentioned.
I'm sorry, look what Lorna did, and it just said.
What did Lorna didn't say? Jordan will munkle on your breeds so fast if you let him. He will munkle. He'll munkle away. That's why when Jordan's around, you have to have a bottle, like a spray bottle, so you could squirt him in the face every time he munkles on your breeds.
Not just women, people who have been victimized by someone in their lifetime. Why do you think people were so big about helping out Betty? Because they knew Betty? No, because Betty symbolized for everyone that knows who Betty is, she symbolized someone who got ripped off, who got fucked over.
This was a great point. Yeah, like that's again, yeah. Betty symbolized somebody who was victimized or fucked over, and yeah, he heard that.
And
in
you could do your own little part. Like I can't give her $30,000.
No,
but if
right,
I could,
of course.
Donate some money towards that and help out. Then it felt good to be able to do that.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
make some good from really bad situations.
Sure.
And really, when you think about it, if without Betty being ripped off, Lauren never ends up in Nashville to end up in Bowling Green. So
That's
without
right.
Betty and whatever witchcraft spell she made that also turned Jordan's balls brown,
right?
we never have Lauren getting arrested on his birthday.
Father Son Doctor Patient donated $3.
Father Son.
I heard Jorrun is showing off his breeds sandbags in Yahoo. Is that true?
That's what I heard too.
If so, I'll read him my book, Show Him the Way Around California by way of my shirt.
Yeah, that's right. He has a book that deals with, father son, doctor patient, father son. Thank you, father son. I would love to get a Chuck Harding California shirt.
So being able to help her out felt really, really good. It's the same thing, Jordan. There are a lot of people in this community who they like making fun of Lauren.
Cassandra, yeah, one sub away. He was only one sub away. He's so close.
Yeah, because it helped
them.
Card.
Oh my goodness, the
gold card.
Oh,
feel better about their own victimization.
Yes.
And then you're coming in here and helping.
It's about 180 size at this point.
What else do you have?
I should have just stuck to making videos with better intentions, just to make people laugh.
Yeah, please. No, you shouldn't have.
Just saying.
I think we're done. I think it was a bad idea to start.
Yeah, right.
But when he said he was gonna, I wanted to say, when were you gonna start making people laugh?
Yeah.
And the answer was after all this happened, because then his stuff became hilarious.
It really,
right.
In retrospect, the Jorrun Comedy roast is one of my favorite pieces of art.
It really is. It's like the Dundies, but worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's much worse than
the lack of self-awareness. And
yeah.
He put this out and thought, this is so good. I need to go and tell everyone about this.
Yeah.
Hey, watch my video. I really give it to Vince. And
I let people have it. Yeah.
I dated Latin women with real Spanish names. Kathleen.
Right.
Asking women if those videos turn them on.
Yeah, I remember I think with the was it the kelp pill video? Like he asked somebody in in a DM. Somebody was.
Yeah, I know he asked Mac and Cheese about whether the video.
Maybe that's what it
I think
was.
he asked someone else as well. The same
Yes,
thing. Like,
yeah.
does it turn you on?
Yeah, he DM'd somebody asking, "Hey,
why would that turn anyone on?
Have you really got to see my sex tips video? Oh,
With
you're
sex
gonna
tips with Dan.
you're gonna love it,
him doing a
winky
terrible
face."
Barry White impression.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crestfallen.
Hello, babies. Yeah, because crestfallen. When I think of crestfallen's voice, Barry White is that's what I imagine.
Right.
Kind of a Lauren. I shouldn't have been. The word flirting is not even strong enough to describe what I was doing.
It's borderline sexual assault. I mean,
my favorite Jorrun joke was when he said he was a comedian. Ah, I'm a comedian. Ah, I make people laugh. Ah.
A professional comedian.
Professional comedian.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. He did. Like I think this was when I think fake Jorrun was like trolling. He's like, I'm at a comedy club right now, about to go on stage. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, he was. I really wish he would have done it.
Yeah. So there were three projects that I really am sad that I didn't get to make happen.
Oh, 1 second, Wes.
JSCP 4813 donated $3.
Thank you, JSEP.
4th day of August 2020th year of our COD.
It is the year of our
Clawbah and Cardinal. Moist hath declared that Jorrun be inducted into sainthood for his sacrifices and
he's
martyrdom for the holy church of God hath madeth him a pillar of the name of our Lord and Savior.
Jorrun, I swear to God, JSEP, I'm a lot more interested in Jorrun lately than Lorne. I've been burned out of Lorne, and I got this nice new lolcow to entertain me with his nonsense and his hilariousness. So thank you, JSEP. Yes, Pope Clawbah. There's only one Pope though, and that's Mr. Pendleton.
So I was trying to get him to do the Chris Rock I hate niggas comedy sketch, the one that got Michael Scott in trouble on the Diversity Day episode of The Office.
Right.
I wanted him to do that one really badly. I also wanted him to do. Baps and I were both trying to get him to do a 10-minute stand-up routine.
Right. Yeah.
Oh God.
Because that would have just been so bad.
Oh my God.
And then the last one, I was going to do because he kept asking me to do one of his skits or whatever with him, and I was going to do it, but I was going to turn it around, and it was going to be funny.
Yeah.
But not for the reason why you wanted it.
No.
You probably won't believe
it.
Well,
when he did the what do you call it, the Reverend Rose thing, before I watched it, I thought, oh my God, did Wes talk him into doing the Chris Rock routine?
No, he actually told me the night before.
Oh, 1 second, baby, incoming.
Jorrun Does Coke donated $4.
Jorrun Does Coke
that
again.
Instagram girl was a baby.
Yeah.
My dude was J-O-ing furiously on coke and looking at that.
He was jacking off.
Good job, Mac and Cheese and Wes and Minnie and Clobster and everyone for exposing him.
Oh, thank you, Jorrun Does Coke. God bless you, Jorrun loves Coke. Yeah,
Jorrun loves Coke now.
Well, he does. But yeah, that Instagram girl was a baby. Yeah, she was like 7 or something. She was like, yeah.
I can't blame you don't, but I have no desire to hurt anyone.
Hey, Danny.
I've never had a desire to hurt
anyone.
There's a
desire to hurt.
So that's what
okay, hold on. You get in your car. You drink 7 beers and get in your car.
Yeah.
Run a stoplight and kill a family of 4. Did you have a desire to hurt that family?
Well, hold on. Jorrun was drinking coffee for 2 hours before he got in the car.
Yes, right.
Drinking coffee for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, just like Lauren. I've drunken beers. I've drunken more beers than that and drove. So I was fine, baby.
No.
My
man Juice in the house.
Then yet I would have. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Cat.
You did it.
Cat G Studios in the house.
So maybe you had no desire to hurt Molly and Kelp Pill or Tiffany Lockhart or any of the other people.
Hold on, baby.
Hey Buckos donated $3.
Hey Buckos.
Hey Buckos, who is this bonanza-looking buckaroo? Sorry, I am paraphrasing Dan Crest.
With his, I know. You should have done it in the Barry White voice. I would have known. Thank you, hey buckos. This is our boy Joran, Lauren, as we call him now.
But you did.
Yeah,
Ignorance of what you did is not an excuse.
I agree.
You're a grown man.
Yeah.
Behave like it.
I swear to God, you're talking to him like he's like a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
If you want me to look over your...
Like, I don't know.
They're right here.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. But I was going to say, I don't remember if it was this video or another one where you said, where he was talking about like, where you were talking about like when he time stamped on that video and you said, my 13-year-old doesn't do that.
That was this video.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
No, because he wouldn't do that. He would know that that's like a creepy, weird thing to do.
Right.
Noticing something yourself is one thing, but like you're gonna point it out and timestamp it in a comment like you're proud of it.
Yeah, so everybody can see
and
it.
I asked him that because I wanted to know why it's like, would you feel better if other people joined in? Do you feel less like a creep, or what was the point of pointing it out like that? I don't understand at all.
It's super weird.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny or anything. It was just
and I think he responded that he just thought it would be like that's a way to get Molly to notice it and think that it's a compliment. But it's like, then why wouldn't you just say it to her? Why are you telling other people to? I just don't.
And that's when you really know, like, this guy has no experience when he thinks that that's a compliment. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
When he expected Molly to swoon. Oh my Lord, Jordan, you know, come on.
You notice my bounce cam?
Yeah.
Melena donated $3. Kennedy feels really bad for letting Jorrun in the community, and I
That's true.
still haven't
Yeah.
100 forgiven her for that. Wet toast is a henio.
A henio? What's that? What a hero? Yeah, you mean a hero? He is
For saving that baby.
The great wet toast. Yes. Thank you, Melina. Hey guys, Melina here.
Your video script when you write it, I'll look it over.
That would mean so much.
Yeah. So right now, were you like, okay, now I'm gonna start the troll. Like now, like were you? Because like you started out this whole call, you were just mad.
Yeah.
But like now,
it was.
were you setting up a troll?
After the ending with all the sighs and all the bullshit he was giving me,
Sure.
I already knew that this apology was going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So I wanted in, and I knew no matter what he wrote, he was going to rewrite it at least 3 times.
Right. It could have been perfect.
And I was going to have him add things in and then take them out and then add them back.
Yeah.
And it was just going to be a complete fucking mess.
Yeah,
So
Maya Angelou could have wrote it, and it would have been crap.
Not good enough.
Right.
I know why the cage bird sings, because this is shitty.
Yeah, right.
So I would have made him rewrite it no matter what. So I decided to have fun with it, including like a fake siren and maybe a fake phone call. I don't know what happened.
There was a fake phone call.
There was a fake Skype call.
Yeah, I remember that.
There was a fake Skype call.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, he's doing it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make a
video.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Like you were talking to Chris Hansen at the time or something.
That's more than I deserve.
Yeah.
That's the best I can offer you right now.
Dude, that's being incredible.
You're a hero, Wes.
Yeah, that's really doing me a solid.
Yeah, I did him a solid.
You did.
But I think no matter what.
Yeah, right.
There should be some sort of a apology made individually to some of these women that you know deserve an apology right now.
I am going to start contacting people.
Starting
with Molly.
And I highly recommend that apology video doesn't drag on. It shouldn't take too long to make, because there's stuff being added to this drive, and none of it's good. And you need to get out ahead of this. Like I told you on Friday, get ahead of this.
Yeah. It's going to be released tomorrow. I can probably get the script to you. No, I can't get the script to you tonight.
Yeah, the script. The script.
In my interview, he wanted to do a dry run rehearsal.
That was fucking ridiculous. Like,
he asked me permission. He asked me about that, Minnie, in our text, what I thought about that, and if that was something I said I've I would never do a dry run of an interview. Like, you're not going to sound more disingenuous than if you actually are rehearsing the interview with her. Who does that?
And it's like,
and I told him, because he wanted me to send him the questions ahead of time and then do a dry run rehearsal with him. And I flat out told him, I was like, I won't do that. And I think.
Well, you were doing him a favor by doing this interview.
And that's exactly what I said. And I told him, and I wasn't trying to be an asshole, but I basically told him, look, you've already agreed to do this, and I've already told a lot of people that you were going to do this, and they've sent me questions. So if I'm not going to do it that way, and I basically hinted that I could either do the interview with him or about him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's. Do you think that like he was like? Did he think that he was doing you a favor by like agreeing to the interview with you? Like the big star breaks his silence with mini syllables.
I guess so. But it's like and who am I? I'm no one. But
yeah,
I feel like I was the one doing him a favor. Like, who else was going to give him a platform to say anything?
I certainly wasn't.
Me.
Well, Wes, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have had him on with me.
And I want to make it clear, and I think everyone knows, but I'm still just going to say it. What I did was not to give him a platform.
No, of course not.
To try to get some questions answered for people who had questions and do a basic summary so that he didn't become the next new thing that everyone was asking about.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, and again,
right.
Definitely, everybody
really
should
put that to bed.
Everybody should check out Mini Syllables interview. She did a great job.
So he contacted me to ask if he should do it, and of course I thought he should do it. But I thought, it was only fair that we do a dry run beforehand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a walkthrough before a game.
Yes, right. Rehearsal apologies.
Work on your joke that you're going to...
Right. Work on your comic timing.
I think it helped. I pointed out to him that I was like, listen, your apology video did not go over that well. People didn't think you were very genuine. Do you really think that doing a dry run rehearsal and getting the questions ahead of time is going to make you seem more genuine?
Yeah.
Well, you heard the ratings. And Minnie, he thought maybe you could, up your game a little bit.
Yeah, Minnie, you were okay. You were okay.
You were an 8, and he was a solid 9.
Yeah, he was a 9. You were average. But
maybe
again,
that 8 might have been a little generous. I think it might have been more of a 7.
She might have been intimidated to have such a big star talking to.
Well, even on the phone, I bet she could feel her breath start slowly changing into sand.
Yes,
so
they were.
The magic,
those
breeds.
What happened, because he was asking me how long it was going to take, the sand from one of my breeds started flowing into
like an hourglass.
One of my breeds, like an hourglass.
Yeah, right.
It was really stressful.
That's how much time you had.
He knew. Yeah, exactly. He knew when the breed deflated that the interview was over.
His phone just disconnect.
Yeah, right.
Call it back, and it would say that the line never existed.
Yeah, right.
That's how magical that alpha is.
And poof, like that, the breeds are gone.
So yeah, I was under a lot of pressure.
I
wanted to do a little bit better, but and I realized that my definitions were just way out of left field and didn't make any sense and really threw them off, and that was my fault, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well,
but
next time,
I'll try to do better
next time somebody shames themselves in the
right, next time someone sexually harasses the people.
Next time somebody
community, I'll try to do better.
Yes,
next time, Annie, we'll do a dry run before your interview.
Yeah. Well, yes, right. Exactly.
Because think of how well that worked out for him.
Yeah, right. So we got about a minute left in this call.
I'm sorry to put you through this, dude, and I'm sorry.
It's not about putting you through anything. It's not about putting me through. That's what you need to understand. It's not about putting me through anything. I'm really good at writing people off.
Minnie was better at roasting Jorrun than Jorrun was at roasting in general. Yeah, that's for sure, Doc. That's for sure.
I don't honestly trust people in the beginning. It takes a lot.
Diane Rodriguez donated $10.
Thank you, Diane.
I remember when I showed my Mayan boyfriend the flirty messages Jorrun sent me.
Of course.
He said they were cringy as fuck. I am sad to admit that I am clearly dating a beta male.
Yes.
Who doesn't recognize the true alpha males?
That's, Diane, that maybe that's, if you would have if Jorrun just would have had a couple more skits, I think that beta would have been out of the picture, and
out of there completely.
you would have been flying to wherever the fuck Jorrun's from, and the alpha energy would have just sucked you in.
Fly there on a magic carpet.
Yeah, you would have flew there on a magic carpet, Diane. Your Mayan blood would have been boiling. with love for
And
Jorrun Comedy.
Well, more lust. Let's be honest.
Well,
he's an alpha. He doesn't have time for love.
It's half.
You love Jorrun with your mind and not your heart, just like Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's half mine and Diane.
Well, that's true. It is half mine.
Yeah, she's not full-blooded mine.
My favorite comment on the Jorrun roast.
Yes.
It's I can't remember it exactly, but it's something like Lauren would be more uncomfortable at this roast than he was at the teacup house.
That's right. That's
like the best comment I've ever read.
That was great. That was great.
For them to earn that, so it's nothing to me. It's what you did to the other people that I know and care about.
Diane says I should have stayed with him for his Patreon money. Well,
yeah, you missed out.
At first, the Patreon was building, Diane. You would have had to stick with him for a little while.
Incoming.
Catchy
Incoming,
donated
baby.
$20.
Catchy.
Listening to Wes and Clawbah makes me happy.
Catchy.
Screw Jorrun the Marun.
Yes.
Love ya many syllables.
Thank you, Catchy. Catchy,
but Minnie, she didn't say listening to you.
Yeah, she didn't say.
She just said she loves you, but she could still be disappointed in you.
She could actually been. I think Kat was actually talking about my mini syllables.
I'm sure she was. Say thank you anyway.
Yeah, no.
So Minnie didn't get mentioned at all.
No.
Okay.
I think she was just complimenting my gimmick.
Milena, Jorrun became convinced that once he was on Twitter, he was going to have women throwing themselves at him and get groupies.
Right.
And so he joined, and the very next day he sent me a message that said, I joined Twitter, where are the boobs? But at first, when he was talking to me, he said, breets, because he misspelled breasts, breets are so relaxing.
Yes.
And it just became a thing after that.
Yes.
Breets.
So, again, this is becoming very, Lauren-like, where we have breets and
the mini size, the size,
and the laugh, and the laugh is the new mini syllable. You
can't do a Jorrun impersonation without doing a stupid laugh.
Yeah,
and a bunch of heavy sighs.
Right. The O face,
the O face.
Yeah, he's got this whole mythology.
I'm gonna put Blue Boy on blast because he's supposed to be making 3 wolves howling at the moon, but they're all Jorrun's O face.
Yeah,
and he's dragging his feet on that. Blue Boy, let's get this. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, but instead of 3 wolves, it's 3 Jorruns.
One second, baby, incoming.
Jorrun Nisabaldus Coker donated $5.
Jorrun is bald.
T-Cap Recipes is gonna do Big Black People Barbecue Nachos video. He told me on MySpace. PB. Yeah, I don't even know oh man, that's T-Cap Recipes is going to do some Big Black People Barbecue Nachos.
That's going to be delicious.
He told you that. Is T-Cap Recipes from Rhode Island? Because I don't think if he's not from Rhode Island, he don't know shit about barbecue.
Well, he'll probably have a guest helper.
Yeah,
but
he's going to need somebody.
There's 2 things that black people love combining, and it's barbecue and nachos.
Right.
That's a very common
nachos.
I was blown away by so many things in that drive, but he made a comment. What's better than a Mexican genie? Nachos.
Yeah.
I died.
It is a Mexican word.
It is, and I assume that the Mexican genie would get you nachos.
Yeah.
Or would be named nachos.
Or would be made of nachos. Maybe he's got the regular genie.
I love nachos. Just
nachos. Yeah. Hooray, nachos! Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It was a rabbit.
Yeah.
No, well, hold on.
Right.
Negro Nacho BBQ.
Yes.
That sounds like a Taco Bell thing new from Taco Bell, the Negro Nacho Barbecue.
Oh, yes. That's going to be delicious.
It's got to have pulled pork on it.
Available only in Rhode Island.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get to the script right away.
Yeah, get it to me as soon as you can.
A script.
Yeah.
All right, man, I will.
My apologies script.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Right.
For my apologies.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is from the heart. This is the rare apology. This is the rare serious video.
So this was late. I don't remember what time this was. Or maybe I don't remember if it was this one or Apology 2. Apology 2 was really late. But he was up until 4 o'clock in the morning working on apologies. Because after this, he sent me the first apology, and then I had him call me so he could read it.
Right, of course.
And so that I could tell him what I didn't like about
Yeah,
it.
so he could do it all over again.
Yeah, do it all over again. And then he did it again. And then I was like, you need to go to bed. And then the next day I was like, no, still not good enough.
Yeah, it would.
Still not good enough.
Again, it was never going to be good enough.
Just another stupid little thing that I found funny is when he was doing it, he kept telling me, he would be like, yeah, I talked to Wes about this, and Wes said this, and then the next one he'd go, I do have someone helping me with my apology. I don't want to say who.
Yeah.
My name's Jorrun, and I want to remain anonymous.
Yeah. My name is Jorrun, and I'm here to say.
When I told Wes about this, he says that this wouldn't come across as genuine, and then he'd be like, because I do have someone helping me.
Yeah, right,
like,
right.
oh, I wonder who.
Yeah, no, I know. I think we all knew at that point. All right, there's only like 27 seconds left. So I think that might have been the end. Hold on, let me just run through.
I think it was, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was it. So yeah, there's apology video 1. So I intend on, I'm just so like focused on like Jorrun right now. Like I said before, this is my shiny new lolcow that I'm gonna be doing all the apology calls. So and
it's the irony, because Joran said he came here when I asked him what brought him here. He said that when he discovered Lauren was such a lolcow. That's the only reason he was here.
Yeah, well now
it's come full circle.
Well,
and now he'll bring in others.
That was his thing. Like he would goof on like Chris Chan. Like he was big into the Chris Chan thing, and now and then Lauren. So he loved him some lolcows, and again that evil genie, wish about being famous. Well,
you get your wish and those brown testicles.
Yeah, right.
I'm not taking the brown testicles. You're stuck with them.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be doing. Hold on, incoming.
JSCP 4813 donated $3.
Thank you, JSEP.
Jorrun looks like he's asking if he's going to be arrested.
He does.
OCWAP.
He looks very happy to be arrested too. Yeah. If this is the kind of joy that you get from a Kit Kat, then that's probably the best commercial for Kit Kats you'll ever see. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing some semi-regular streams with this.
What changed your mind on that? Because I know in the beginning you said that was gonna be the last time that you were talking about it. Because I thought the same thing. I was kind of bored with it, but his content has just gotten funnier to me.
Yeah, you know what? I think I don't know. I'm just like I said, it's just like a new lulcow. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I'm so burned out on Lauren that I'm getting. I've listened to the Lauren calls so many times that like, they're all kind of blending together. So now I got like this. We got a new Predator calls. Basically, that's kind of what my thinking is.
Yeah, no, I get it. I was just saying, like in the beginning, I was a little bored with all of this stuff.
Yeah.
But over the last few weeks, like seeing the Alpha Male Derek stuff
has inspired me too.
Seeing that, and then seeing the stuff that like Liquid Jorrun, like just the things that other people are creating.
Yeah, Milena.
And then Milena's stream the other night, like that was the 7-part stream because. The internet where she lives,
right? The Aussie internet.
It's run by actual koalas on tiny little treadmills.
She kept having a kangaroo kick out her internet cable.
Fucking kangaroo.
Her internet was invaded by drop bears.
There was a fire in the internet hut because it is a hut.
Right.
And once that happens, you're not getting that shit back until America Online comes out and repairs the phone lines themselves,
or at least sends you a new disc.
They send you a new disc. Yeah. She had to wait for the paper or the mail so that 12 America Online 12.0 discs can fall out.
Right.
It's America Online in Australia.
It's in Australia.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want Australia Online. Have you not heard about the bushfire?
Yeah.
So that all that stuff that people are doing.
Mike Pence. I want to throw a shout out. Mike Pence did a really long. Yeah, he was one of the first actually.
The best Mike Pence one though was when his internet wasn't working, so it was buffering the entire time.
Oh yeah,
but you can only hear like every seventh word, but he streamed for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
He streamed for 2 hours, and I could hear 11 words.
Yeah, well, if you go back though, it's fine. But like he did Pence did a 4-hour live stream about like he was one of the first to do Jorrun stream,
he was.
And his first stream was so fucking funny.
Yeah,
like because
I was there for that second one, but like his internet wasn't working on that one. But that first one was so good because he watched a lot of his content, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he went through the row. He
went through all of the Lord content.
Yeah.
Content.
Yeah. Oh man, like yeah, Pence was going crazy with the roast. It was great. And then Scarlet Ebony, I want to throw a shout out to her. Scarlet Ebony's done a couple Jorrun videos.
Great.
Blue Boy is who's responsible for this great thumbnail, and he's actually got. If you want this picture on a throw pillow, which I don't know why you wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you? Unless you're a beta.
Yeah, unless you're a beta cuck.
You prove that you're not a beta and buy this stuff.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. That's his marketing.
That should be his tagline.
Yes, only alphas need apply. Oh, I got to prove that I'm not an alpha. I'm going to buy this.
I'm going to buy this throw pillow.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I'm gonna get myself a maybe like a T-shirt or something. But I already got the Lauren shirt from him.
Yeah, the Lauren stuff is great.
Oh, hold on, baby.
Jorrun loves cocaine. Donated $4.
He loves cocaine.
Don't look at Jorrun's lap hog in the drive. My boy is weird looking and hairy. Don't
look at his lap. I don't know if I would call it a hog, but
no, that's a hog.
Yeah. What's a baby pig called?
It's a piglet.
I think it's I think it's called a joey.
A baby pig?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
The best part of the mac and cheese chat log is when she says something about his penis being cute and tiny.
Yeah.
He got so mad.
Yeah, he got pissed off.
It's every guy's dream to hear that.
Oh, yeah. Tiny is what every guy wants to hear. Yeah.
It didn't stop him from desecrating those coupons, though.
It did not. Yeah. Then she says, if I didn't...
It was a compliment.
If I didn't like it, why would I want it in my mouth? That's fair enough.
Yeah. Good point.
Good point. Why would you want it in your mouth?
Yeah.
All right. He's like, I was going to send you the picture I made where I made a mess. But now I'm not going to send it to you. Please send me another shower video, Lauren.
Like he made all the Predator mistakes. Like Dan Allen said the same thing. Was like when Dan Allen sent a thing in the chat log, he goes, "I came, you missed it." Yeah, I guess you didn't see. Well, I came.
Yeah,
no
it's
big deal.
Disappointing when it's a load of glory and it's missed.
Right. He like every Predator. Like again, this guy had no idea about To Catch a Predator because he fell into every To Catch a Predator trap that like they all fall into.
Well, I have kind of a gross question, but so he couldn't get hard for the pitcher, but he came. Can you come without getting hard?
If you're
asking the wrong person, you know what I'm saying?
If you're I guess if you have that much alpha blood running through you.
Yeah, all you need to do is snap like a Ron Jeremy snap, and then it just goes.
Yeah, you just spurt. Yeah.
It also probably helps if you're mixing it in the kitchen in a mixing bowl.
That does. If you
get then throwing it all over yourself with a silicone spatula.
Yeah,
it probably is also pretty easy.
Yeah, it's not so hard if you get it from Pillsbury.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, you're going to be real sad when you eat those toaster strudel later and you don't have any of the icing, but it was worth it. It was worth it for the picture.
Yeah, definitely. What's Patrick French in the house? He says that Joran must have massive hands, or mouse hands. Yeah, he must.
I like how he's holding his dick with his bottom two fingers.
Yeah, that's how you pick up something delicate. Like if you're gonna pick up a spider,
I was just like that to me. And then he apologized immediately after sending the dick picture. And that's one thing that you should never have to do after sending a dick pic, because it should never be unsolicited,
right?
And it should never look like that. And if you send it unsolicited, or if you send it and it looks like that, you're gonna apologize.
Yeah.
So why would you send it? If you really had been abusing it so much during the day, which, by the way, good move.
I believe
good
that.
Move.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
This guy really is good online. By the way, baby, I can't send you that dick pic because I've been jacking off all day long. You know what
All
I'm
day
saying?
long, baby.
Sometimes I like to turn on Pornhub and just let it fly.
Sometimes I like to get
Like,
on Instagram.
wow, you're
baby.
a real man. I'm a real man who likes to jack off.
That's right, baby. Interest. Those,
Really?
those panties wet yet, baby?
Nothing turns me on more than when a guy tells me he can't get his dick hard for me because he's been jerking it too much.
He's been
all day.
jacking
Right,
off all
and
day.
it wasn't even after they had met, so he was like, I was looking at your pictures for a straight hour, girl.
Yeah.
No, it was like
It's just
before
like, yeah, I've just been jerking
before I
it.
was even aware of your existence, I was jacking off all day.
Yeah.
My job today was pleasing this dick, girl. And let's just say I'm getting a raise, but not out of this dick, because like I mentioned earlier, I can't get it hard again.
Oh, baby.
That, I mean,
Very white boy.
Yeah, well, that was sex tips with Dan right there. That was sex tips.
but anyway, I apologize.
Wes, and I don't know why.
sad state.
I don't know why he was apologizing to you,
Apology video.
Wes.
Girl,
It wasn't
All
great.
I could find was a ballpoint pen.
Yeah.
So I picked
I didn't
this
have
dick.
anything handy, baby. She got the J and the O, but she ain't getting that run, baby.
And you know, I had to stretch it out to use this ballpoint pen.
Yeah.
So imagine
Baby.
the pain I went through, but not the pain like you're gonna feel when you're taking all of this.
Take a look. Take a good look, baby. This is all yours, my girl.
I hope you're hungry, because this mac and cheese is worth way more than $700.
Oh, baby. I got a lot of goo, and it's all for you, baby. You better get those coupons out, girl.
Girl, is your name Bargain? Because you got coupons written all over you, baby. And I got 100% more of this fake goo for that ass.
That's right. Babe, yeah. All right. Well, I think we could probably do that all. We could probably do that all night long. Baby, I hope you like a sale. All right. So, that was it. We'll do part two. I think I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Milena on with me for one of these. I'm gonna have. My best friend Molly is gonna join me for one of these. So yeah, we're gonna do the whole series. Maybe we'll start doing. I don't know if I should watch the roast because I'm barely just getting over
the abuse.
the pain.
Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah. So. All right. Wes, again, subscribe to the great Wes Moast. He's gonna have content eventually.
Yeah, it's coming.
He's working on it. I'm working on it. He's working on it. He had to straighten out Jorrun for like 4 days. He got a little sidetracked with that, but
That was exhausting.
yeah, no, I can imagine. Mini Syllables. If you're not subscribed to Mini Syllables, I'm going to put a link to both their channels. Mini Syllables did that great interview, so make sure you check out. If you don't know much about Jorrun, a good place to start is the Jorrun Comedy channel and Mini Syllables.
Thank you.
Of course, I want to throw a shout out to Blue Boy, the great Blue Boy, who made this fantastic thumbnail and who's got lots of great merch on his store. I don't know if he accepts Blue Boy. I don't know if Blue Boy accepts coupons.
Oh no.
There's a little wear and tear on this one, baby, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, and Allie,
Can I just say that if you do, you can pay extra, and he'll wear the shirt for 2 or 3 days straight, girl.
yeah, baby,
Oh, God.
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love. You ready for those dog noses, baby? 'Cause I'm smelling some love in the air.
Hey, there's 130 people here, so there should be 130 people at least subscribed to Alpha Male Derek. by the
Yes,
end of the
absolutely.
stream.
Alpha Male, the great Alpha Male Derek.
Like they're going over the mac and cheese chat log, and it's amazing. You guys need to go subscribe and tell him to make videos that are longer than 10 minutes because
yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, that is a little frustrating.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Tell him to make longer and more frequent. Whatever he's doing right
well,
now
he's
is
doing
not
it pretty
as important.
frequently. He's doing it every day.
Well, but so he can't do it twice a day. If he can do it every day, that means he can increase his output. Whatever he's doing with work is not as
maybe
important.
he's jacking off all day.
He's probably
that's what an alpha. That's what an alpha does.
He's been half and the other half making content.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, we'll be back again for part 2. I'm thinking of a new outro. Well, no, I'll keep doing I'll keep the mini syllables. But how about sleep well? How fucking creepy was that? At the end of part, sleep well. That's fucking nightmare fuel. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you to everybody who donated, and I'll talk to all of you. Did you guys have any final thoughts before I wrap this baby up?
Just thank you so much for having me.
Oh, my pleasure, Minnie.
Unsubscribe from Reborn Armstrong.
Oh no, subscribe to Reborn, please.
He dropped the Armstrong from his name. He's just Reborn now.
Yeah, and he's still thinking about putting that U in that name. He'd be an international superstar if he'd be bigger than PewDiePie if he had that U in his name.
If he stopped smoking.
Yeah, if he stops. Yeah, right.
Side notes.
Baby, I need you to help me with this. All right, and yeah, of course, check out Melena's got videos about this. Mike Pence has got videos about this. The great alpha male Derek. There's Scarlet Ebony. There's a lot of Jorrun content. So if you're hungry for more, if you're insatiable like an alpha, check out those channels.
Down on that mac and cheese. Right?
That's right. Yeah, get some of that mac and cheese, baby. All right. Goodbye, my precious princesses.
Bye, everyone.
Don't, Minnie, don't ever interrupt. Don't ever
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Interrupt my outro.
Incoming,
baby. Wes Moast just gave us $3 and said, "Are the bears looking for your dick?" Which is a hilarious comment. Yeah, I know his streams like verbatim. Goodbye, my precious princesses. Yeah.